Welcome to Tuberchat. If you are on your way towards 1,000, 2,000, or even 10,000 subscribers, then you've come to the right place. We're going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Happy Canada Day to those of you who celebrate with us. I happen to be close to Niagara Falls in Ontario, and I was born, raised, grew up, and continue to work and live here in Canada, and proud to say so. So thank you everybody for coming in early, and thank you Mark the Shark. He had a really interesting idea, knowing that his channel was going to be featured tonight. He just happens to be starting a work shift, if I understand right at the same time as the stream was planned for today. But Mark the Shark is the channel we're featuring. And what that means is that we're just going to have a good look at this channel for the first few minutes of today's live stream. On his channel, he brings us a variety of content, both indoors and outdoors, sometimes on the water, sometimes for a ride-along live stream like he just did. He happens to be a dog breeder. We get to watch puppies, born and grow up. And as well, he happens to play a lot of online poker, which is kind of cool. He graciously sent over a hat not too long ago, and I think he actually sent me a nicer one than he kept for himself. So I really do appreciate that extra generosity. He is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, has been for a long time. He's also a moderator on our copyright-free music channel. So I want to thank Mark the Shark also for sending in some raiders, and thank you everybody for coming over from Mark the Shark's live stream right before we started today. I really do appreciate everybody coming in. Hopefully all of our new channels that are here for the first time are feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators that will come through the chat. Everybody will be willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. As well, Michael's Adventures is an incredibly supportive creator. He's usually here as a beloved and dedicated moderator, but again, due to a work schedule, he just isn't here today. But he sends his regards and makes sure I remember to let everybody know every time he can't be here. We will see him again either tomorrow or Sunday. So hopefully everybody's doing okay, and again, thank you for coming in. I've got a lot of names on our Wheel of Doom already. We always put members onto the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat. For those of you who are brand new to Tuberchat, the way that things work here is after a period of time and activity in the chat, your name will likely be added onto the wheel. The wheel spins every time we look at a channel, and this is how we determine the order. It adds a little bit of suspense and hopefully fun, if not frustration, for everybody. We put channels on the screen and just talk about them for a moment before we get to the next one. So it's open to everybody. Everybody has the chance to be on the wheel or the screen. We're going to be here for 2.5 hours, so there's plenty of time. We'll get through as many channels between now and then as we can. The important thing is that everybody is active in the chat, meeting new friends and family members, hence the name Tuberchat. And again, our instructions are always in our video description. So I've got Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More, along with Emotion and Makeup Mom and Son, and my love Kristen Welton. They are all here as moderators and members. Scratch and PPA is one of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube, a fellow Canadian, and happens to be on the wheel as well. Wolfsbear Productions, The Gaming Ham, and I Am Betty J Gathers were all early in the door, so I've got them on there. I'm going to do some more introductions in a moment. Thank you everybody for the happy Canada Day wishes, by the way. And ironically, it's not ironic, but coincidentally, this particular weekend we're going to be able to stream today on Canada Day and with our brothers and sisters in the United States of America for Independence Day on Monday. So it's a very special weekend. It probably only falls like that once every 7 years or so. So it's a great chance for us to honor each other. And Canada and the States, I've been lucky to be over into the United States many times, but even though there are so many similarities between Canada and the States, there are interesting cultural differences that make everybody unique, and therefore I'm very happy to have so many American friends, and again, here in Tuberchat, and of course we have friends from all over the world. Great Farmer Freelance is another fellow Canadian, actually. Derek's Journey, I just put your channel on the wheel, by the way. He happens to be a member. We always put members on the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat. I'm going to do some more introductions. Now, you'll have to forgive me, and especially for those of you who are brand new and haven't seen this before, but I am always behind in the chat for the first 10 or 15 minutes while we do the introductions. So if you have mentioned something that you meant for me to see, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Tuberchat Connect and Grow in about 5 minutes from now, and then that should help me see it a little bit easier. I'll catch it the next time around, and if there's anything you need me to address, I certainly will. First Floor Audio, good to see you here. Alien Girl 111, it's good to have you in the house. Annabelle TV, who connected with me on Instagram this week, is on the wheel. Anybody can reach out to me anytime on the other social networks. I'm on Instagram all the time, Facebook most of the time, and Twitter some of the time. Facing Reality, good to see you in the house as always. I Bring It Every Day and Jeremy D-Day are both in the house. Hilda DC is another member of our moderator squad. I was actually hanging out on her live stream last night. Life with Mountain Folk, good to see you here. Nicholas Family Adventures, along with Nova Real Show and Rich Cat Ranch, are both back in the house. RV Life with K&D, it's good to see you here as well. Sound Beats, it's good to have you back. The Weightlifting Geek, of course, happens to be a member. They have this weird glitch going on where they are able to have their name in green when they are on a computer, if I remember right, but not on a phone, which is the weirdest thing. But they've been a member for a while. And they've got 2 channels, actually, so I've got them on the wheel now. Tiffany Johnson, Lava Shark, thank you for coming in. And Yeah Boy Smooth, it's good to see you here as well. Now, hopefully I haven't missed anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And Hendrickson Family Farm, even though they can't stay, have generously sent in a super chat. I really do appreciate that extra generous support. So I'll make your channel the first one that we look at before I start spinning the wheel for the day. And they are an incredibly supportive family of creators. So thank you for that. I'm going to make your channel next. And again, like I said, hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Marty and Jamie, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Ace Flaw 1, thank you for the Happy Canada Day message. That's Andy. He's been with me from the very beginning. Bayou Bengal 25 is in the house. And happens to be a member, so I've got them on the wheel right away. And it's already time for us to look at Hendrickson Family Farm. Thank you, Sound Beats. I really do appreciate you coming in whenever you can. I know not everybody can catch every stream or be here for 2.5 hours every time we're on, so I really do appreciate every moment everybody can spend. I did want to show everybody Mark the Shark. You'll notice I'm wearing his hat again. I was wearing it the other day, but he graciously sent this over recently. But he's been a longtime friend. He originally comes to us from our friends at 2 Pineapples, actually, but he's got his own channel. He's been working on it for a while. You can see he's on the road to 500. We want to see this creator get their community tab. He's been doing a lot of live streaming lately, hanging out with his viewers, but as well he brings us pure variety on his channel, including shorts and videos. So I hope everybody will visit him and support Mark the Shark. Thank you again for the raid coming in. He'll be working for the rest of the night, but we'll probably pop in here and there, but I really do appreciate his friendship and generosity. Hendrickson Family Farm is up next. Let's see what they've got going on, and we will get to spinning the wheel soon. Hendrickson Family Farm. I think I was hanging out with them the other day on a live stream. Yes, I was again. And they've always got an interesting panel of guests. You can see from the thumbnails here that YouTube's putting up for them on these live streams. They do StreamYard panels, and they've got a lot of other creators coming in with them, which is really cool. There's Great Farmer Freelance right there. I think I caught them with Lazy Days Ahead the other day as well on this one. And lots of other well-known channels here in the Tuberchat family. So I hope everybody will connect with Hendrickson Family Farm. If I'm right, this is a 30-acre farm. Am I right? Yes, 30-acre farm where they raise cattle, goats, pigs, chickens, and horses. They like hunting, fishing, rodeos, and everything outdoors. So you can head to their channel and see the variety that they're bringing with us, or to us. all 3 types of content, of course, including shorts, videos, and live streams. But they have been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter as a family of creators, not just here in Tuberchat, but I see them out supporting others all the time. I'm just going to set my reminder for the live stream that they've got coming up. That's going to be tomorrow morning for me in the Eastern time zone. Red Hot Reactions, good to see you in the house from the UK. And Great Farmer Freelance, thank you so much for that membership. I'm going to add you onto the wheel right now. And it's almost time for me to spin the wheel, as a matter of fact. So let's get to that, and we'll see who's coming up next. Hopefully I haven't destroyed my wheel. There it is. And the Gaming Ham, yes, is still in the house. Did I put you on the wheel? Yes, I did. Early I did. And thank you, Hilda. Hilda DC says Woody and Wendy both say hello. And actually, we're going to have a look at her channel right now. I was hanging out with her last night on a live stream. She's part of our moderator squad. She's a very much loved and well-respected creator. Charlene Heel, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Sam Slogs, Treens, and more, thank you so much for a super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, your channel will be the next one that we look at before I spin the wheel again. Thank you, everybody, for the Canada Day wishes. Now I'm somewhat able to catch up with the chat. I know we're moving fast today, and thank you, Tiffany, for the happy Canada Day wishes. I'm happy to be Canadian, definitely proud. I do love the time that I've been able to spend with our friends in the United States. Haven't been many more places than that. But I'm happy to see all of our friends and family here today from around the world. Trish the Natural, good to see you in the house. She happens also to be a member. So I've got you on the wheel right away. We always put members on the wheel right away. Wolfsbear Productions is sending a highlighted milestone message through the chat. And those are available to anybody who's a member on a channel where they are enabled. It flies through the chat like a super chat, but it's colored green for the members. So I really do appreciate that. Wolfsbear Productions has been a gold member for a long time. They actually just sniped the Stream Boss position with that. And the interesting thing about those highlighted milestone messages is they come at no extra cost, considering you're already a paying member on whatever channel you're on using those. But Wolfsbear Productions is also a gold member here, so we see their channel every single day in the slides that run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream, and their link is dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so, as we will see. Charlene Heel, thank you for another super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, your channel will be up right after Sam's vlogs, trains, and more. When I talk about the Stream Boss position, what I mean is that video game life meter under my camera right there, and because Wolfsbear Productions knocked out the last Stream Boss, they'll get some extra exposure for a while, as we will see. Talk with Tori, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. As long as everybody's still active in the chat, we should get around to everybody. And Hilda DC is up right now. On her channel, she brings an interesting variety of content, particularly what you're going to find more often than anything else is mukbang style challenges and product reviews. Emotion, my dear friend, my goodness, that is an extremely generous thing to have done. So what that is, for those of you who are seeing this for the first time, because we are here in Tuberchat, Emotion has just gifted 5 Tuberchat memberships. And what YouTube will do is randomly pick from some of our most active family members here in Tuberchat and make them members for the next 30 days, which is really, really cool. So thank you, Emotion. I really do appreciate that. It's, you know, like I said, an extremely generous thing that can be done on most channels now. Forgive me for not being sure if it's available on everybody's channel, because it wasn't last week yet. But that's really, really cool. Serenity Studio Art, good to see you here. They happen to be a member. And people who end up receiving those gifted memberships from Emotion will be notified by YouTube, and it might say so here in the chat. We'll see how those things work out. Annabelle TV just dropped a highlighted milestone message. Thank you for that. All that fluff and stuff from Australia, thank you so much for coming in. And how do you do it? All that fluff and stuff says. So memberships aren't available to everyone everywhere. But if they are, when you click on those dollar sign icons under the chat, I don't know if you could do it on a phone. But it will be available on a computer because some things like iPhones don't allow it. But you'll be able to get an option if you are already a member on a channel. If you're not already a member, the option is not there. You must be a member before you can gift memberships to other people. My dear goodness, we are just flying today. GA Girl, I Am Every Woman. The Dream Team is in the house, and I saw Ghostly Winds come in here as well. They're both members. Kristen is just letting me know. I know I was muted. I was talking to Kristen here. Kristen is letting me know who's receiving the gifted membership. So Charlene Heel has got one, which is great to see, and that's wonderful. So I'm just going to add Charlene Heel onto our Wheel of Doom. It's completely up to YouTube how those get distributed. So it might seem kind of weird if you're not familiar with this kind of concept from Twitch, which is basically where they got the idea from. But what's happened is then Emotion, who already happens to be a gold member and a moderator here, has gifted 5 memberships. So Charlene Heel's got one of those. YouTube will distribute those at its own discretion. It's almost somewhat random. And it's a really cool thing to see done. And those people will enjoy that membership for the rest of the month. Nicholas Family Adventures, thank you so much for a super chat. I really do appreciate that. And for those of you who are brand new to Tuberchat, we usually move a little bit faster through channels than we are right now. I'm not saying we do it fast. I'm usually slowest at the beginning of the stream, but we're going to start moving a little bit faster through channels. And again, everybody has the chance to have their channel up on the screen and the wheel first of all. Metrosonic, a 15-year veteran of YouTube. It's good to see you in the house. I know you've been doing some live streaming. I think I missed your stream last night, so forgive me for that, but I think I did see it. For those of you who don't already know, I have a full-time gig that actually has me outdoors Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, so I'm not on YouTube as much as I wish I was during those days, but I try to catch what I can. The Stock Explorer, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Oh, that makes sense, the Gaming Ham. He's given us a little bit of information about those membership donations. So Hilda DC is up here right now, and like I said, she's a very much loved and well-respected creator. She's part of our moderator squad. She is doing shorts as well as videos as well as streams, and what you're going to find in her content is a lot of positive affirmations among her mukbang style challenges and product reviews more than anything else. Sometimes she does a random live stream, and that will include other StreamYard panelists as well. Painting with Squirrels, I see, just got one of those gifted memberships from Emotion, and the Stock Explorer as well. So I'm going to put them both on the wheel. And I think the Stock Explorer actually walked in right after that happened, but Emotion dropped 5 gifted memberships here in Tuberchat, for which I'm extremely grateful. That's extremely generous of him to have done. As a matter of fact, what I'm going to do, I'll put Emotion's channel up after our Super Chatters before I start spinning the wheel again, just so that I can introduce him to everybody who hasn't already met him. Again, we have a few raiders in here today from Mark the Shark, who's our featured channel, and I didn't mean to spin the wheel right there, so we'll have to hold that. Bayou Bengal 25 will be the first channel that we look at before I spin the wheel, because I accidentally did that, but that's okay. And pardon me for a second. So Sam's Logs Trains and More is going to be up right now. He dropped a super chat on us earlier, and I really do appreciate that extra support. Sam's Logs Trains and More is here as a member and a moderator, as a matter of fact. He comes to us from the UK, and on his channel he brings us a lot more than trains, as you can tell from the name of the channel. I think we got a brand new channel. Thank you, Henry Nelson, for coming in from Mark the Shark with that raid. I know that it takes that 20 minutes to wait after you subscribe to get into the chat. We do that for a few reasons. It's a bit long of a speech to get into right now, but it helps with spam trolling. Here on Tuberchat, it really helps with making sure people understand what this is before they come in. We don't want anybody to waste their time. It's a very different kind of channel, as you can see. Sam's Logs Trains and More brings us a lot of train videos in amongst the other variety, and when you get to his channel, you might get a look around either inside or outside a train or a station. In most of these videos, sometimes he's even taking a trip. He recently freshened up his channel with a new banner and avatar, which are very sharp and good looking. The Beehive Homestead, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Sam's Logs Trains and More right now has over 1,500 subscribers and is well on the way towards 1,600. I'm hoping we can push him a little bit farther. He's also bringing us shorts and live streams. He does a lot of featuring of other channels on his front page, and in the variety that you'll find on his channel, you might find a product review, an unboxing, a lot of live streaming. Some of those are meant to meet more friends and family members the same way that we do here in Tuberchat, and some of them are game nights or Q&A type streams, and then once in a while he'll do a random one. So I hope everybody will enjoy the variety that you find with this generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Charlene Heel is up next. She was just gifted a membership by Emotion, actually, and that's really, really cool. So Charlene Heel will enjoy that for the next month and has over 1,000 subscribers now. She's already got that locked in and is on her way towards 1,100. Charlene Heel is a powerhouse of energy, positivity, and motivation. As you can see from her banner, she's telling us that she brings us natural healing, coaching, and transformation. I'm just taking her latest video and adding it into my catch-up list. She brings us shorts as well, and she's an incredibly supportive creator. When I get to her second channel, which is Conscious Business Services and Opportunities, we're going to see that this creator wants us to bring, or wants to bring us the same positivity, motivation, and encouragement, along with opportunities to build wealth, which is really, really cool, and I'm looking forward to more on this channel. She's got 200 subscribers over here as well, so we'd love to push her a little bit farther towards the 300 that she'll be thinking about. But thank you again, Charlene Heel. I really do appreciate your generosity today. In another super chat, Nicholas Family Adventures did the same thing, so let's get them up here and see what they've got going on their channel as well. I really do appreciate all this extra generous support to get us going for today. Nicholas Family Adventures is here with us frequently in Tuberchat, and 377 subscribers. This is a creator that I see out supporting a lot of our friends in the homesteading community, but they've got pure variety on their channel as well. When I head over to their About section, they're just talking about them and their kids having fun on YouTube, and they are doing things between working on cars, fishing, gun reviews, target shooting, and things like that, as well as the kids playing. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. I'm just going to take their latest video, add it into my catch-up list. That will help me to stay caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. It's great to see they've got some shorts happening and are getting some activity on these as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Nicholas Family Adventures. We'd love to start pushing them towards the 400 that they're thinking about. So the next channel that we're going to look at did something very interesting earlier today. just about 10 minutes by the way. Nicholas Family Adventures just got one of those gifted memberships from Emotion. Now, when I look for this channel, I actually type in something a little more because Emotion's such a popular, obviously, word and then name for a channel, so we have to go a little bit farther. But if we type in Emotion New Soul, as you see I typed in the chat there for you to type out or copy and paste, we can catch this channel by having their video show up first in the search results. When we get here, we know this vibrant purple and blue avatar that we can match leads us to this official artist channel. And this is where Emotion, as a talented singer and songwriter, brings us his original works. Now, what he did about 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago here in the chat, was drop 5 gifted memberships. And that's a cool new feature that YouTube has started, similar to what we've seen in Twitch in the past couple of years. And what that means is that he can purchase 5 memberships for this month, but they get distributed by YouTube at their discretion based on some of the creators who are most active here in the Tuberchat family. It's somewhat random, but it's a really generous thing to have done. I really do appreciate that. Now, Emotion also happens to be a gold member, so we see this channel every single day in the slides that run at the beginning of every live stream, as well as his link is dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. MLW Fishing Man, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And when we look at Emotion's channel, we see his original works both in the form of music videos as well as compilations, maybe with premieres or live streams. He mixes those up as well. He rounds out the channel with some shorts and reaction videos, and he's got some members only content there as well. This is another creator who's got a second channel. When we get to Writing with Emotion New Soul, we see the same creator bringing us a behind the scenes look at the creation of the music, as well as a few more compilation shorts and reaction videos over here as well. I'm not sure, Sam, exactly how that works. That's a great question. So Sam says, you know, once those memberships are gifted, he presumes it gives those who've been gifted the option to renew their memberships. I'm not sure if it will prompt anybody to do that, but what YouTube has said in their gifted memberships video is that one of the things that they see is some of the people who receive gifted memberships tend to continue those memberships after. So it's an incredibly generous thing to have done in the first place, especially for the fact that some of that can continue and was encouraged by the gifting member, which is Emotion in this case. So it's kind of cool if all that makes sense. Arstic Element, good to see you here. Come hither with Heather, good to see you in the house as well. Thank you both for coming in. Emotion's at 2.8K on his main channel, almost on the road to 3K. I always say the official road is when you're within 100, at least for the first few thousand subscribers. But yeah, Emotion's going to be approaching 3K very soon. That channel grows rapidly because that creator, first of all, is extremely talented, but also very supportive, as you can see. Mrs. VSNC09, it's good to see you in the house. They happen to be a member as well, so they've been added to the wheel right away. We always add members to the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat. Glorious Platter's been using a lot of our music from the Copyright Free Music channel in her live streams, which I appreciate, so it's good to see you here. Next up is Bayou Bengal 25. Now, I did actually spin the wheel, so we're going to give them the opportunity to be up on the screen, and then next up we should be spinning the wheel just about right away. Bayou Bengal 25 is a channel I'm still getting to know. 287 subscribers. I'm hoping we can encourage this creator by pushing them towards the 300 that they're thinking about. And this creator brings us a lot of fantasy football. Now, I'm not sure how popular that is in Canada, as a matter of fact. My understanding is it's much more popular in the States, but I could be wrong. It could be popular worldwide. But I still have a lot to learn, and I'm glad that we have this channel in the chat so I can start to get to know what on earth goes on in fantasy football. Although I do have a bit of a clue, I think. Chris's Clever Craft is in the house. And if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for this live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to get that done, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. Crescent Art Designs just dropped a super chat in the house. That's a fellow Canadian who actually happens to be from Toronto, and if I'm right, from area not too far from where I was born, raised, and grew up. So we'll look at that channel next because of that super chat, and I really do appreciate that extra generosity. And you all have knocked quite a bit of life off of our stream boss, Wolf Spirit Productions there. I think we have a new channel coming into the chat as well. Let me see if I can catch them. Crubby the Beagle, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description. You'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Andre Southgate, good to see you in the house as well, and hopefully I haven't missed anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Crescent Art Designs is in the house, and this, like I said, is a creator who comes from what I believe is the same area of Toronto as myself. And they bring us a bit of variety on their channel. They bring us art, as you would expect, but they also bring us tributes to a lot of throwbacks that we might remember, whether it's television shows or other things from the 90s and 2000s, as well as bite-sized looks around Toronto, which is kind of cool and obviously hits home for me. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to them. Crescent Art Designs has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for quite some time here at Tuberchat. She tends to make shorter videos, but I'm going to take this Russell Van Eden, if that's the right way to pronounce that. I'm going to take this video, I'm going to put it in my catch-up list. That will help me to catch up and make sure I don't fall any farther behind. If anybody has the ability to share this stream out right now, whether it's on a community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. It helps get a couple more people into Tuberchat right now and could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther, both today and in the coming days and maybe even weeks ahead, because of the engagement signals that are sent into the YouTube algorithm as a replay, of course. So the Gaming Ham is coming up right now, and this is an interesting name for a channel. This creator brings us a lot of video gameplay, but they also happen to be an advocate for the amateur radio community, lovingly known as ham radio, and so the name The Gaming Ham makes sense for this creator, and what you might find from them often is talking ham radio while they're playing video games, so it makes their channel unique. I'm just going to take their latest Mass Effect replay. They're doing a lot of live streaming, and I'm going to add that in my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up and make sure I don't fall too far behind. If I'm wearing the hat from Mark the Shark again, because Mark the Shark is our featured channel for today. He sent this hat over, and it actually took, it didn't take too long to get here, but it took me a while to get it, because I don't go to my mailbox every single day. So when I had a clue that it might be there, I went and got it. And then I wore it on Saturday, I think it was last week, but the internet was giving us trouble. I forget if it was Saturday or Sunday. I wore it again on Monday, but I wanted to wear it again today because Mark the Shark is our featured channel, like I said, and we feature a different channel every single day on Tuberchat across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos, as you have seen. Oh, Come Hither with Heather. Slow mode, I know, was confusing for a lot of people. It had a couple people thinking that they had been timed out, because for anybody that's brand new to YouTube that hasn't seen that yet, they just know that that spinny little timer in the bottom of the chat means timeout. Slow mode is something that's fairly new and not exactly understood by everybody even just yet. So I took it off because it really doesn't matter now. Most trolls or spammers are not going to have the patience to wait the 20 minutes to get into Tuberchat. That's one of the reasons why I put the 20-minute limit on after somebody subscribes before they could come in the chat. But as well, it's really helpful for us here because, as we all know, Tuberchat's a very different kind of channel. We call this a growth stream. There's lots of them out there. There's several good ones. I have friends that run a couple of these things as well. But this gives people a chance to see what we're doing, how exactly we're doing it, so they can decide whether they want to make this a part of their channel before they come in. So it's not detrimental to everybody to be connecting with somebody that's not going to connect back and all that stuff. So I think it works out well, even though it causes, I'm sure, frustration for people on the way in. Chris's Clever Craft has a couple other channels there. There's Tip the Table and Phasmonut, a couple of his other channels. He's got 4. Finding Happiness in All You Do. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody coming into the chat. Thank you, Krubby the Beagle. I'm talking a little, well, I always talk fast, but I'm kind of whipping through a lot of things today. Mark the Shark gave us a raid. That's our featured channel for today. He's a longtime friend. But he's got a handful of brand new people in the chat, so I'm trying to be mindful of that while going through the regular explanations of what we do in between presenting channels. So Chris's Clever Craft is up right now. That's the creator that's sending a few messages through the chat. I just want to show you his other channels. So there's Tip the Table. You just saw that in the chat. You saw Phasmonut. Kaiser Gaming YT is also another channel of his. He puts a lot of focus on featured channels here and promoting others. It shows generosity. I'm not saying I recommend it for everybody. There's lots of different ways you can dress up your front page and certainly add some featured channels. Chris's Clever Craft is just doing a really good job of really promoting a lot of creators. Jubba Jub Productions, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I think this might be your first time with Tuberchat, so forgive me if I'm wrong. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Finding Happiness in All You Do is a longtime friend. I'm not sure if I welcomed you. I saw you come in a few minutes ago, and Annabelle TV is asking how to turn on the timer for live streams. Lori's Tech Time, good to see you here. They happen to be a member. I'm just going to get her onto the wheel right away, and we'll talk about Chris's Clever Craft in another second here. When you are in YouTube Studio on a computer, you have to forgive me. I'm not sure if this could be done with a phone yet, but my understanding is not yet. I could be wrong. But on a computer, you could go in the YouTube Studio, and on the left-hand side of your live stream details, like your thumbnail, description, tags, and things of that nature, you will find a customization button or a menu item on the left-hand side. When you click on that, it'll give you a few different options, whether you want to have your live chat replay on or have live chat enabled at all. You could turn a chat off on a live stream or a premiere if you wanted to. It'll also give you the opportunity to turn on slow mode and subscriber only mode or members only mode if you want for the chat, and both of those can be useful in different scenarios. You just have to determine whether that's something that you need. Yes, Jubba Jub Productions, it is quite a speedy chat today. Chris's Clever Craft brings us pure variety on his channel. He's got an interesting property, and he takes us both indoors and outdoors for a look around, sometimes a story to be told, and sometimes a do-it-yourself video. He also has done well with series, and this creator has a brand new vlog part 1, which I'm going to take right now and add this into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. He's also been known to do shout-out videos and has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter to Tuberchat for a long time. I'm just going to show you one of his other 3 channels. When we get to the bottom of his front page, you'll find Phasmonut here, where he's playing a game called Phasmophobia. You can follow the storyline there, and then if we go back and look, you'll see 2 more channels you can check out. Another gaming channel is called Kaiser Gaming YT, and Tip the Table is something where I believe he's intending on bringing us polarizing content, and that can be fun to watch and take part in as well. Southern Sandy Crafts, good to see you here. thank you for coming in. She's got 3 different channels. We'll look at those when we get her up here. And right now, Serenity Art Studio is coming up. This channel recently had a name change, but has been a long-time generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. This was Artfully Blind with Diana, and she just changed this because it's a little bit more suitable for her actual business, Serenity Studio Art, if I understand right. Now, for any channel that we see over 3,000 subscribers, I typically say we have a lot to be learned from them, as well as entertained and inspired by. That's certainly the case with Serenity Studio Art. And this channel does a lot of variety. So she does a lot of art videos, sometimes with other people on panel, but she also does a lot of fun game night type streams and things like that where you can participate. She's got really cool happy dance videos when people drop super chats and things like that. So you can support her with memberships and super chats when you get there, and hopefully everybody will enjoy pushing Serenity Studio Art a little bit farther towards the 3,200 subscribers they're thinking about. Pulled My Pork Barbecue, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. That's another longtime friend of Tuberchat. I'll spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And thank you, everybody, for the 70 thumbs up. Right now, if anybody would like to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Painting with Squirrels is a channel, but I know I spelled it wrong. And is it that? Oh, here. YouTube wants to misspell for me, baby. That's what my problem is. Oh, I gotta find that channel now. Let me see if I can get them out of the chat. They recently became a member because Emotion dropped some gifted memberships today, and Painting with Squirrels was a lucky recipient of that. So what that means is, as a member for the next 30 days, you're going to be added onto the wheel as soon as I see you in the chat every day that you're here. We always do that with all of our members. And I'm just scrolling back to chat to see if I can get them. Oh, why can't I find that channel? Pardon me. I have been to Painting with Squirrels, I believe. They've been with us several times, and I see them out supporting other creators as well. Oh, there they are. Okay. Let me get their... as soon as somebody says something in the chat, I can click that go to channel and hopefully get to them right away. Let's see if I got it. Pardon me while my windows are freezing. Tamara Recipes, good to see you here. The Hillbilly Chicken Ranch, it's good to have you here as well. There's Painting with Squirrels right there. So 206 subscribers for this channel. I'm just going to head over to their videos for a quick second and see what they got going on here. I can see I'm behind with you, but I'm still getting to know this channel anyway. So what I'm going to do is take your, instead of your latest video, I'm going to take this longer one. And I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me just give you a few minutes of watch time. But the idea is that over months or weeks and months, I get to know channels a little bit better by their content, as well as putting them up on the screen here. And then when I speak to creators outside, like on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook, then I get to know the creators and eventually do a better job of promoting you while you're here as well. Vermonster, oh, pardon me, I missed that change. Vermonster Grows, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Soothing and Meditation Music, good to see you here. I know we've got a few channels that are brand new today. So for anybody that is brand new, I hope you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Painting with Squirrels, I finally got that video into my catch-up list. And hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety of videos that you see on this channel when you get there. And like I said, I'm still getting to know painting with squirrels, but I've already seen them out supporting other creators as well. So let's spin the wheel. We get another channel up here. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. Wolf Spirit Productions is a gold member here, so we see this channel every single day in the slides that run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream. And as well, their link is dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. Garden State Gardener, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Joe is an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, not just here in Tuberchat, but to lots and lots and lots of other creators, and has built up quite a name both as a supporter for creators and for his Sunday Fun Day live streams. But thank you so much for coming in. I really do appreciate every moment everybody can spend. And we'll be looking forward to Sunday Fun Day from Garden State Gardener. I'm assuming that you're going to do it, so we'll see. Sage Lifestyle, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Wolf Spirit Productions happens to be a truck driver. And this couple of creators, they take us on the road, as well as bringing us a lot of variety in videos from both their travels and destinations, as well as their home life. They collaborate with other creators whenever possible, and they bring us a lot of variety both in subscription service unboxings, other product reviews, a lot of diamond painting. Jester, their furry friend here in the brand new banner that Wolf Spirit Productions put up this week, has a couple of series of their own. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. When you do get to see them on a live stream, you'll notice a multicam setup where they're doing a really unique kind of ride-along stream where you get a multicam view of the look out the main window, as well as an extra view from another window, and the creator themselves is on the screen, and they often bring up people on panel with them, which is really, really, really cool, and I hope everybody will see what they've got going on. Wolf Spirit Productions, within the next couple of days, is going to be posting their 200th video. So I hope everybody will catch this channel right now if you haven't already. They've got 349 subscribers. We'd love to push them up and over that 350 mark. And you'll be there to catch that 200th production from Wolf Spirit Productions. Trish the Natural is coming up right now. We'll see what they've got going on their channel. And for those of you who are brand new, the wheel and the screen are open to everybody. We always put members on the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat. But over time, the wheel works its way down. And when we get down to about 5 or 6 names, then I start adding names from our chat list. So it's open to everybody. It's based much more on how active you are in the chat than it is on how long you're here, but it's really a combination of both, and I have a robot in the background that helps me determine the order. So hopefully, other than that, everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members in the chat right now. This is Trish the Natural. She brings us a lot of hair care videos more than anything else. But as you can see from the banner, she wants to bring us beauty and lifestyle in general. So there's a bit more variety on this channel. Hopefully we'll see a new video. It's been a couple of weeks. You can see she puts a lot of work into her thumbnails. And this is another example of a channel that makes a different thumbnail for every video. However, she's got a similar kind of format here where the creator themselves has a nice, vibrant headshot that makes them very recognizable, right, to their viewers. So when their videos are presented, anybody who's already familiar with them will be inclined to go back to them if they've already enjoyed a video from this creator. But we all have to make our own decisions on our channels as to what kind of strategy we're going to use for our thumbnails and things like that. Ghostly Winds, I'm not sure if I actually welcomed you into the stream, but I did see you come in a while ago and put you on the wheel right away, of course. Ghostly Winds is a longtime friend and always has the most creative things to say about the Wheel of Doom and the different nicknames that we have for it, including Facing Reality's nicknames for the Wheel of Weight. Mrs. VSNC09 is coming up right now as well. Thank you so much, Makeup Mom and Son, and thank you everybody for the Happy Canada Day wishes. I am wearing my Canada shirt that is specially for Canada Day occasions. It's just a t-shirt, but I literally got this last year or the year before just for that reason. So I was able to break that out again, but I do appreciate the Canada Day wishes. That is somewhat the equivalent of Independence Day to the United States. It's the day that Canada became country in 1867, and we celebrate every year on July 1st. And Scratch and Pete PA gave a better description of exactly what Canada Day represents at the beginning of the stream. Woman Outdoors, good to see you in the house. That's a recently featured channel. Mark the Shark is our featured channel for today. Just due to a work schedule, he actually started work right at the time that today's stream fell, but I wanted to feature that channel. You know, he's a longtime friend, and it's probably overdue featuring his channel, but he graciously sent over this hat, and I wanted to recognize that extra generosity. And then, yes, thank you, Facing Reality. For those of you who haven't already seen it, the same music that you hear in the background of Tuberchat is available on it's copyright-free music that you can use in your videos and streams, and we have that available on another channel, as well as it's available on every platform, including Spotify, Deezer, Amazon, Google, Apple, iTunes, and all that other stuff. But likely tonight we'll go and have a look at that other channel at the end of the stream. We'll see. And anybody can reach out to me anytime on the other social networks. I love talking YouTube. It doesn't have to be questions, but it can be if there's something you think I can help with. But I'm always happy to talk about things that people notice in their YouTube journeys or out in the YouTube streets, whether it's inside or outside the Tuberchat family. I'm on Instagram all the time, Facebook some of the time, and Twitter occasionally as well. In the meantime, Mrs. VSNC09, let's talk about this channel. They have a really interesting live stream that goes on. Now, they've got a lot of variety on their channel. They're bringing us shorts, videos, and streams all together, so all three types of content, and they're fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships. This channel, though, brings us a lot of footage or a lot of coverage of the royal family, and the discussions around that topic can get very engaging, and I would love for everybody to visit this channel to see what I'm talking about, because Mrs. VSNC09 does a great job of leading the conversation by being up to date and very well versed in that subject. So it's really something to see, something I think everybody can take inspiration from. So I hope you'll visit this channel. She also brings us, like I said, bite-sized information and shorts videos as well, which can be a lot of fun. There's more variety on this channel. But she's been a long-time generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, and is one of the creators I describe as seeming to be everywhere all the time. So when I'm bouncing in between premieres and live streams myself or other creators as much as I can, I run into them constantly. If any... Oh, I see... Homestead, where you are, is in the house. Let me get you onto the wheel. You're going to take Ghostly Wind's place right now because they are coming up on the Wheel of Doom. They join us from Australia. Oh, and Homestead, where you are, thank you for another super chat. They've done that before. And I was just about to add you to the wheel, but we're actually going to make your channel the next one that we look at for that reason. Homestead, where you are, has an interesting name for their channel that pretty much describes exactly what they do over there. I'll show you in another moment. Ghostly Winds is a longtime friend of Tuberchat. When I talk about speaking offline, like whether it's on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, places like this, Ghostly Winds is somebody I've had many conversations with. They are a creator who goes over and above when it comes to generosity being a friend. You wonder to yourself, as you start your YouTube journey, some of the people you meet start to become friends. You wonder who's still going to be with you a year or two down the road, who's truly going to be a friend to you, as opposed to just a supporter. And there's, we all have different levels of friendships, different levels of support that we can give each other and get from each other and things like that. But Ghostly Wins goes over and above, has been a true friend to me. I know this is somebody who truly has my back out in the YouTube streets, and for that I'm grateful. On their channel, they bring us an interesting variety in video gameplay. You notice the Sega and Nintendo logos, so more often than not, they're bringing us retro gameplay, and even though I grew up with these kind of things, they're able to introduce me to games I hadn't already seen before, and they do that regularly. I'm just going to take your latest Dragon Force video and add that into my catch-up list. The catch-up list was actually named specifically by Ghostly Wins, as a matter of fact, and that just helps me keep caught up with creators so I don't fall too far behind. They've got 730 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them towards the 800 that they're thinking about, and Ghostly Wins also does some live streaming frequently, usually once a week these days, and when you catch them, you're able, first of all, to get a warm welcome from them, but you can almost feel the energy and excitement from this creator while they play the games that they play. So I hope you'll visit them and see what I'm talking about. Warmstrong Adventures. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. They happen to be a member, so I put them on the wheel right away. And next up, because they dropped a super chat on us a moment ago, is Homestead, Where You Are. Now, you're going to notice they also took over our stream boss position, which is the video game life meter right under my camera there. And every Super Chat and membership knocks a little bit of life off of our stream boss, including highlighted milestone messages. And the last person to knock the life out of the stream boss and take over gets some extra exposure, which Homestead, Where You Are, will be doing for a while now. Boomy the host, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I really do appreciate every moment everybody can spend, even if you're just coming by to say hello and give a thumbs up. I really do appreciate that. In the meantime, if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for this live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. When we look at Homestead, Where You Are, this family of creators wants to bring us the idea of being able to participate in homesteading activities like preparing for self-sufficiency in spaces of any size. You don't have to have acres and acres and acres of property to be able to grow some of your own food and herbs and things like that, as an example. So I hope everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Homestead, Where You Are, like I said, has 535 subscribers right now. They are an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They dropped a super chat on us today. They've done that many times before, so I wanted to put that channel up right away. You can see them pushing a few other channels here that are all friends of the Tuberchat family, and I see that Cosmic Cultivators is in the house. It's good to see you here as well. Thank you for coming in. If anybody has the ability right now to share this stream out, whether it's on a community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly, as it helps get a couple more people into Tuberchat right now and could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther in the coming days and weeks ahead as a replay because of the engagement signal sent into the algorithm whenever anybody shares. So I'll thank you in advance for that. We're going to go on break for about 3 minutes. When we come back, we're going to look at the next channel from the screen, which is going to be one of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube. He's here as a beloved, dedicated moderator, and this is another fellow Canadian, as a matter of fact. So we'll be looking at Scratch and Pete PA in about 3 minutes. Welcome back. We are about to talk about Scratch and PPA. He is one of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube. Country Boy Magic, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I talk about swapping playlists here on Tuberchat, but forgive me, I haven't made a description of what on earth I'm talking about today. Lazy Acres Homestead, good to see you here. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody coming in. I was off the chat while we were on break there. So I appreciate everybody's patience. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. When I talk about swapping playlists, the idea is that you are willing to run a playlist of videos for another creator, pardon me, and they are willing to run a playlist of videos for you. So you can imagine that when you get a lot of different creators running an entire playlist of your videos, you're going to get some watch hours that are really going to stack up quickly. But there's a couple of extra benefits. Now, since it's an agreement only to run each other's playlist, you don't necessarily have to sit and watch every single second of every video, and that makes it easy to do. You can do it when you work, when you sleep, when you eat, when you go out on another device or in another window on a computer, if you use a computer for that. TWT TV, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. The other couple of benefits to swapping playlists come in the idea that when somebody runs an entire playlist of your videos, they're running every video in your playlist from beginning to end. And that can pump up the averages on your entire channel for average time viewed per video, if that makes sense, or at least average percentage. Overton Son of a King, thank you so much for that super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support, and for that reason, your channel is going to be the next one that we look at before I spin the wheel again. As well, when you swap playlists with another creator, you're really trading favors, and that gives you the opportunity to get a friendship started. The idea behind that, that's really what we're here for in Tuberchat, is for long-term support. You will build friends from the people you're meeting here. And the idea is that your friends will favor you. So if you have like 20 or 30 videos right now for somebody to watch, that's great. But when you think about the idea that you might come out with another 50 videos this year, these new friends are going to watch most of them. And that's really going to make your watch hours grow exponentially. So feel free to participate in that. If anybody would like to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. When I was describing earlier the idea that Tuberchat is a different kind of channel, we call this a growth stream, where we're here to meet other creators. And I said there's a lot of other good ones out there. I have some friends that run different growth streams. They all operate a little bit differently, but if you want to see a really big one, James Gype just came into the chat right now. Thank you for that thumbs up. He's been a friend for a long time. He's a very much loved and well-respected creator that will help you meet more friends and family members for your channel in a bit of a different way. So I hope everybody will connect with him. Natalie Nicole, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And then thank you, Tiffany Johnson, Lava Shark. I really do appreciate all your positivity through the chat today. We still got a long way to go. We should be here well over another hour. We're not in any rush to get out of here today. And thank you, everybody, for the Happy Canada Day messages to all our Canadian friends in the chat. We will be happy. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. We'll be happy to be here on Independence Day as well to celebrate with our American friends. So another fellow Canadian is Scratch and PPA, and this creator is one of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube. He's built up an incredible reputation as both a moderator on now hundreds of channels, as well as an incredible supporter who is the reason why I use the term seems to be everywhere all the time. A lot of us don't know how he does it. So what you're going to find on this channel is an interactive series of videos, and what I mean by that is you get the opportunity to vote on the content of next week's video if you follow Scratch and PPA on Instagram, Twitter, and or Facebook, which of course I do. So it sets his series apart, makes it unique and a lot of fun to be a part of, and he premieres every Tuesday at 12:15 Eastern without fail. I should actually thank all of our Canadian friends, especially for being here right now, being Canada Day. I know there's a lot of celebrating outside and things like that that's being done, so it makes it that much more special that everybody's spending time here. Strong Minds Jewelry lovers, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Love to Travel with Wave, good to see you in the house as well. Thank you, Makeup Mom and Son. That's really cool. Yes, the Canadian red and white colors. So Scratch and Pete PA, when I talk about the overwhelming support that this creator gives, and I mentioned the idea that he premieres his videos every Tuesday at 12:15 Eastern, what you're going to find when you make it to one of these premieres is one of the fastest chats you've ever seen. Faster than Tuberchat, faster than most others. And the reason why is because he gives so much support to other creators that they come back in a rush and flood to give him support back during that 10 to 15 minute period every Tuesday at 12:15 Eastern. Not to mention the quality of his videos. You know, I always put it onto the idea that people are returning the support, but I discount the fact, and I don't mean to, of his video production quality. Right from the first video that he ever put out, people have all been impressed by, first of all, his video production and editing skills, but secondly, when you look at what this creator does with the outside social networks, you can take inspiration from that. The presentation on the channel is spectacular. Right from the beginning, he must have contemplated exactly what he was going to do. The banner, avatar, thumbnails have all matched from day one. So this is a very serious creator. We're happy to see him growing towards 1,200 subscribers right now. When we talk about the idea of swapping playlists, some creators here in the chat may not be interested in doing that. Maybe you feel you don't need the hours anymore if you're monetized and things. Swapping playlists can be a benefit for monetized channels in many different ways, but regardless, if anybody here in the chat finds themselves with time to run a playlist this week, it takes about 16, 17, maybe 18 hours now. Scratch and Pete PA has a playlist on his channel called All Scratch and Pete. It's got all 82 of his videos, and the premiere this week will be added, but we will all consider it a favor if anybody wants to run Scratch and Pete PA's playlist, because this creator is so unbelievably supportive to others, not to mention so much supportive here in Tuberchat. He's only ever missed one stream since finding us that I know of, and that was just due to getting his internet connection fixed that day. So much so is Scratch and Pete PA here in Tuberchat that people often send me messages that say, "Hey Tuberchat, Kevin and Pete," which is kind of cool. So it gives you an idea of the overwhelming support that this creator gives. I hope everybody will connect with Scratch and Pete PA if you haven't already. He has been a dear friend for a long time. As a matter of fact, all of our moderators here have channels of their own. They've all been longtime friends of myself. They're all dear friends of each other. Incredibly generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters, and I hope you'll connect with all of them. Overton Son of a King is somebody who's brand new to Tuberchat. They just found us a week or two ago and have been here a few times already. They've dropped a super chat again. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, I'm just going to take your for that reason I wanted to put your channel up on the screen right away. We'll get back to spinning the wheel in a moment, but I'm going to take this creator's latest video, put it in my catch-up list, because I'm still getting to know their channel. With 191 subscribers, we'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 200 that they're thinking about. And now that we're in the second half of Tuberchat for today, I'm going to try to move a little bit faster through channel so we can get as many on as we can in the next hour and 15 minutes or so. The Weightlifting Geek is coming up right now. This is another creator who has 2 channels. I think I caught them on a live stream this week as well. Was it a live stream or a premiere? Or am I mistaken? Maybe I'm here. Oh yeah, it was streamed. Yes. The Weightlifting Geek. Why is the red line short? Was I only in there for 15 minutes or something? I might have been. So the Weightlifting Geek actually wants to motivate us with fitness more than anything else, as you can imagine. But this creator brings us a few shorts as well, And I'm glad to see you're getting some activity on these. But as well, this creator brings us a lot of vlogs, and there is always inspirational and motivational content within the vlog. So I hope everybody will connect with them and see what I'm talking about. I'm going to take the latest one, put it in my catch-up list, just so I can stay caught up with your content a little bit here. But when we look at the Geek Griller ASMR, we see a second channel from this creator. We all are probably familiar with ASMR as a huge category on YouTube, so I'm interested to see what this creator is going to bring us on this second channel. With 51 subscribers, they're already halfway on the road to the first 100. Kelly and Tammy's Journey, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. You know, the race to the first 100 is more challenging than ever these days, but as long as everybody's doing as much as we possibly can for each other, we see channels growing, we see channels hitting different milestones like that first 100 all the time, so everybody will be just fine. The Stock Explorer is coming up right now, and this is another creator who's become a dear friend for a very long time. They happen to be a moderator on our music channel as well, but this is Nora, the Stock Explorer, and they bring us all three types of content as well on their main channel, which is shorts, videos, and live streams. And particularly what they're doing is giving us a level-headed and down-to-earth look at both the stock market and crypto markets, and they go everywhere from beginner tutorials to get us down with the lingo and fundamentals right up to advanced topics like options trading and NFTs. So with 874 subscribers, I'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 900 we know they're thinking about, get them officially on the road to that magical 1K. Nora is an incredibly generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, and they have a second channel as well. Now here, they might bring us charts and graphs. Sometimes they're just doing a StreamYard panel talking about what's been going on. They often hop in on other channels and StreamYard panels as well, and then sometimes they're bringing us tutorials and variety as well on this channel, as a matter of fact. When we get to Tropical Buzz, we see a second channel from this same creator where we have more to learn as they bring us on their journey while they're planting different types of things. They happen to be in Florida, but they're accepting seeds from all over, so it's going to be very interesting to follow their journey here. 82 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards their first 100 on this channel. And the Stock Explorer actually was gifted a membership today by Emotion. Now, Emotion gifted 5 memberships on Tuberchat, which is an incredibly generous thing to do, but YouTube takes it under their control to distribute those somewhat randomly to some of the most active members here in the Tuberchat family, if that makes sense. And then let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And Homestead, where you are, still hanging on to their stream boss position. They dropped a super chat on us earlier. And right now we're going to look at GA Girl, I Am Every Woman, the Dream Team. GA Girl actually stands for Georgia Girl, as you might have guessed. It took me a while to figure that out, but she's been a dear friend for a very long time. She is always encouraging, motivating, and when you can visit her, especially if you catch a live stream, you'll meet more friends and family members when you're over on her channel. She streams frequently and brings us a lot of very short videos, as well as some actual shorts videos. So all three types of content on this channel. I'm just going to take one of your latest videos. I'm going to take this 18-minute one, and I'm going to add that into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up with your general content. It's pure variety over here. Now, I'm getting close to the time when I would usually add names onto the wheel, and I know it's taken a while for us to get here. So I'm going to add a couple right now. And let's see what I can do. Rich Cat Ranch is going to get added to the wheel right now. Hopefully they're still here. Actually, you know what I'm going to do right before I add names? I'm just going to refresh a page. Let me spin the wheel. So if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for this live stream right now, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time to give that thumbs up. Warmstrong Adventures is coming up right now. We'll see what they've got going on. And while this channel's up, I'm going to add some names to our chat list. From our wheel from our chat list. I just wanted to refresh the page because it gives me the opportunity to see who's still here with us. So we'll see if Rich Cat Ranch is still in the house. We'll put them up first. Warmstrong Adventures is a channel I'm still getting to know. I keep watching their cruise videos. I'm always attracted to anything with a cruise ship. I happen to be lucky enough to work on one summer in the United States, going from New York to Bermuda. But I'm always happy to see these things. Now, they're bringing us shorts videos as well as a lot of other variety. Now, I'm going to head over to their videos here, and I'm going to grab something a little bit older now because I want to get to know their content a little bit more. Actually, it looks like, okay, everything they've started with has been these cruise videos. Carnival Spirit here. Carnival is where the party's at. I worked on a celebrity cruise ship called the MV Zenith. But we all know that Carnival is where the party happens. Disney's got its own thing going on, of course, and there's lots of great lines out there, and I know things have probably changed since I was ever there, but they just get better and better and better every year. I hope to one day get a cruise going again, but it's wonderful to see this kind of thing through their eyes. So I'm just going to take... Yeah, I am going to take one of your oldest videos, but I'm going to take this hotel video, and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. I just want to get to know your content a little bit better. That's Warmstrong Adventures, and I see them out supporting others as well. A longtime friend of Tuberchat is Nikki D Official. It's good to see you here. Oracles and Beyond, that's Cassie, a dear friend, and she has been a friend of Tuberchat actually for a very long time. I've lost track of how long it is. I did want to mention something I haven't talked about in a while regarding moderators, right? So moderators are something that I hope everybody takes very seriously. I know some channels add a lot of moderators. Some channels are a little more conservative. Here in Tuberchat, I don't have a lot of moderators and never have. And there's a few reasons for that. One of the reasons is because we want like members' names to come up green. And the other thing is we really don't need a lot of moderators, especially now that YouTube's given us the timer feature. It's not advisable for all channels to put those timers on, like the subscriber only mode, making people wait 20 minutes. I would do that on almost no channels as an idea. But here in Tuberchat, it works for us, and that prevents a lot of the trolling and spamming and things that would usually come in, even those robots with those horrible websites and everything else. We don't get a lot of that at all. So we're able to live with a small core group of about 8 or 9 moderators that are all here as much as they can be. But I just wanted to mention that because I'm sure people wonder, why doesn't Tuberchat ever add mods? But we have so many, and they're here almost like every chance that they can be, and they've all been longtime friends. I have lots more longtime friends that would certainly be deserving of the idea of moderating, but I also don't want everybody to have to worry about that, dropping links and, you know, worrying about reminding everybody to thumbs up and things like that. Although I do appreciate it, we get a lot of help from everybody in the chat for that. But I just wanted to put some focus on that because I know it can be something that's a question. But we did have one bad experience where a moderator went through and deleted all kinds of people. And we found out at the beginning of a live stream one day, and I had to add everybody back and release all the banned channels and stuff like that. So I laugh about it now because it's a funny story to tell. But it's something that can happen. So I keep it pretty tight here in Tuberchat, but I just wanted to mention it. I thought I saw Outgoing Azzy in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And another brand new channel's in the house. The Weekend Warrior is here. That's a cool way to spell that name. The Weekend Warrior. Good to have you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Joe Dirt Treasure. It's good to see you here. And for anybody that is brand new today, hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. So Rich Cat Ranch, thank you for still being here. Facing Reality, of course, is with us for long periods of time and is an incredible contributor to our live chats. Facing Reality's on the wheel, and Ace Flaw 1, who's been with Tuberchat from the very beginning, has been added. I've been connected to that creator for about 2.5 years, as a matter of fact, and so I've got them on the wheel. Let's spin. We've got Facing Reality coming up right now, so you'll see that. It was a long wait for Facing Reality to get onto the wheel today, but it chose you first. So there must be something in the air. And I actually caught Facing Reality for what I think is the first time on a live stream the other day, surprising as that is, because I visit as many channels as I can, as most people do. I'm not sure if that's my first live stream that I caught you for or not, and forgive me for not being certain, but that was kind of cool. And she's got some of her students in the chat there as well. They were kind of making appearances also. Facing Reality is a creator who brings, she says on her banner, positive messages in a fun way. She does that everywhere she goes, both here in Tuberchat and outside when I see her supporting others. She very much engages conversation. When you do that, it is a great service for any host because you're sending true engagement signals into the YouTube algorithm and could have that person's content pushed out even more because of the true engagement going on. I'm talking about real conversation. Now here in Tuberchat, Facing Reality is somebody who's not afraid to ask questions and not afraid to share lessons learned along the way, which I really appreciate that, because we can share information here among all of us and then make better decisions for our channels and our videos based on sharing each other's experiences, myself included. So Facing Reality is definitely a shining jewel in the Tuberchat family, has been for a long time. She's well over 1,000 subscribers now, climbing pretty quickly on our way towards 1,100. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther. So let's spin the wheel. We get another channel up here. If anybody's willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Annabelle Homestead, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Makeup Mom and Son is a longtime dear friend of Tuberchat. I got to see what this challenge is. Is this what you were talking about with Hilda was talking about this last night? A challenge the two of you are doing? I got to see if that's it. I bet that is. Makeup Mom and Son has been a dear friend for a very long time. I always have a good time hanging out with her on live streams when I can catch them, which is never as frequently as I wish. Oh, it was on Hilda's... Yeah, okay, sorry, no, I didn't catch you the other day. I caught Hilda's live stream last night. She was talking about it. But a couple of weeks ago, I caught Makeup Mom and Son for another live stream. I hope to catch the next one. She actually went live, so it was Saturday night. I'm going to watch for that. You have to let me know if you're going live so I can... catch it. And thank you, Makeup Mom and Son, for the positivity in the chat. I really do appreciate this. Makeup Mom and Son is a very much loved and well-respected creator. Now, she's a dear friend of mine. She's telling me that this challenge that Hilda DC was talking about is actually something else. You have to forgive me. For Hilda, I was working last night, so I was on, but I was working. I was trying to listen, but I was kind of coming in and out without saying much about it. But I'll find out what on earth you two were talking about. A lot of our moderators actually get together on each other's channels too with other people on StreamYard panels, and that can be really fun also. I used to be a huge fan of Coca-Cola. About 10 years ago I switched to Pepsi, and then now I drink way too much like diet soda and stuff. I'm trying to cut that down. I say I'm trying to cut it down, but I haven't cut it down. But I intend on someday cutting it down. But in the meantime, I used to drink so much Coca-Cola that people would buy me gifts like a Coca-Cola phone or a Coca-Cola, I don't know, mouse pad and different things like this. And I had tons of that stuff around. I still have it all, but it's all packed up now. But this... video will be something I'll be interested to see, because we don't get a lot of this stuff in Canada as well. A lot of things come out in the United States first, and we only get about 10 or 20% of the flavors and varieties that you guys get. I know things are changing these days, but it'll be interesting. So Makeup Mom and Son does a lot of variety on her channel. She does a lot of live streaming. She actually puts a lot of focus on other creators, so you'll always be welcome to meet more friends and family members when you're in her premieres or streams. That really goes for all of our moderators, but Makeup Mom and Son puts a lot of focus on promoting others. As a matter of fact, she's got a series of live streams. There's Unstable TV and the How To Lady right there. I was also a part of that. series, and she will introduce you to more YouTubers. Some you recognize here and some you don't, as a matter of fact. She does a lot of beauty on her channel, a lot of product reviews, and she's very much considerate about the idea of mixing up the different subscription services or unboxings that she's going to do to bring new content to everybody all the time. As we see, she's got giveaways on her channel as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. And like I keep saying, all of our moderators have channels of their own. A lot of them have actually done shorts, and Makeup Mom and Son has had incredible success, hitting over 37,000 views on one of these things as well. So there's obviously much to be learned from her, as well as entertained and inspired by. There's Commander Vlogs, back from his trip to the Philippines. I hope everybody will join me in congratulating Commander Vlogs on his recent wedding. And that is a really wonderful thing to have seen happen. Commander Vlogs has been a dear friend for a long time. He does variety on his channel, but he also does a lot of growth streams. Similar way to what we're doing here in Tuberchat. That's what I'm talking about, where you can meet more friends and family members, and that's the purpose over there. So Commander Vlogs has been a dear friend for a long time. He's been off a little while, posting videos occasionally because he was in the Philippines for about a month, but is back at home and back on the attack. So hopefully everybody will enjoy Commander Vlogs channel when you get over there. Like I said, he's been a dear friend for a long time. Annabelle TV is up right now. They happen to be a member, so I put them on the wheel right away. Bologna and whipped cream. What on earth are you talking about, all that fluff and stuff? I missed whatever led you up to that. And Annabelle TV has 580 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 600 that she's thinking about. She does a lot of like collaboration type challenge videos, almost a mukbang style food reviews and things like this, but a lot of other variety. I'm going to take this backyard garden update video instead of your latest one to add to my catch-up list. She's posting just about every single day, as a matter of fact. And I just want to stay caught up, make sure I catch some more of your content. But Annabelle TV is here with us just about every single day. She's bringing all three types of content with shorts, videos, and live streams. And you see some more familiar faces on her featured channels list there as well. So I'm going to try to move a little bit faster through channels. We want to get as many on the screen as we can in the next hour or so. And Great Farmer Freelance is going to come up right now. Great Farmer Freelance is another fellow Canadian, as a matter of fact. And this is a creator named Shane who brings a lot of live streaming. I think he streams every single morning, as a matter of fact. You see these Great Farmer morning streams. He's got a lot of guests that come in, or I say guests, but people that come into the chat, and he jumps in on other people's live streams as well. I've seen him as a guest on other people's live streams lately. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Great Farmer Freelance. He has built up an incredible reputation as a supporter to other creators. We can see that he just passed 500 subscribers, already with 531. So this creator will have their community tab soon enough. I'm just going to take one of his latest videos here. I'm going to take this replay. I missed this one. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up with Great Farmer Freelance and make sure I don't fall any farther behind. When we have channels that aren't any longer in the chat, I'm going to move over them really quickly. If you're on the wheel, your channel gets seen for sure, but I might make it quick if it's somebody who isn't any longer in the chat. I know not everybody can stay for 2.5 hours every time I stream, and I really do appreciate every moment everybody can spend, but I do put a little more focus on channels that are here with us, like The Woman Outdoors right now. This channel was recently featured. They come from Pennsylvania, and they bring us a lot of outdoor camping more than anything else, and they will bring us lessons as well in cooking and the other things that they have to do to prepare. Because they're in Pennsylvania, they bring us all 4 seasons, as a matter of fact. So in their videos, you get to see, both the winter, you see some snow, you see the sun in the summer, and the things in between, which is kind of cool. Come Hither with Heather, thank you for still being here. Rebecca, good to see you in the house. Not sure if I welcomed you earlier. I think you've been here for a while. And First Floor Audio, still in the house? Oh, thank you, Outgoing Azzy. Yes, I'm wearing a Canada shirt for Canada Day. But our featured channel for today is Mark the Shark, who's been a longtime friend, and he sent me a hat the other day, which is a beautifully done hat. It's fully embroidered, as you can see, from Mark the Shark. So Lazy Acres Homestead is still here. Thank you for still hanging out. I hope everybody will join Women Outdoors. This is a creator that actually we have a lot to learn from, as well as be entertained and inspired by. They're bringing us all 3 types of content, including shorts, videos, and live streams. So I'm going to add some more names to our chat list or to our wheel from our chat list. And if anybody has the ability to share this stream out right now, whether it's on a community tab or Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. It helps get a couple more people into Tuberchat right now. And because of the engagement signal sent into the YouTube algorithm, could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther, both today and in the coming days, and maybe even weeks ahead as a replay. Life with Mountain. Let's see this channel here. Thank you, First Floor Audio. Life with Mountain Folk is on the wheel, and I think they're brand new to Tuberchat. Forgive me if I'm mistaken about that. And let's see, one more. Crubby the Beagle is coming up right now, and they are here for the first time. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up, and like I said, I'm going to try to move a little bit faster. We still got a long way to go. We can stay up to almost another hour if everybody would like. Lori's Tech Time is coming up right now. They happen to be a member. And we will see what they've got going on their channel. Lori's Tech Time brings us a lot of tech reviews and reviews of gadgets and things digital. She introduced us to a subscription service called Gadget Discovery Club, which is really, really cool. But then as well, she puts a lot of focus on live streaming these days, a lot of video gameplay, but she's also considerate about the idea of mixing up the games so that she can see what's kind of vibing with her audience. And she's always warm and welcoming over there. She'll allow you to meet more friends when you're in the chat. And she keeps up with the chat while playing her games, which is really, really cool. So Lori's Tech Time is somebody who's building up a great reputation here in the Tuberchat family as a supporter, and somebody who's very engaging both on her own channel and everywhere she goes. I hope everybody will enjoy connecting with her. She's halfway on the official road to 1,000 right now. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther. Oh, that's wicked. Commander Vlogs, you got some ad revenue from those shorts, and that's great news. I haven't experimented enough with shorts, at least not on my main channel. I gotta go look for those notifications and see if anything's happened. We put out a lot on our music channel because I wanted to do that as an experiment. I'm hoping to eventually have put out 100 shorts. Then I can speak from some kind of a voice of experience, because I hadn't put very many before that. And then yeah, thank you, Outgoing Azzy. Thank you, everybody, for the 100 thumbs up. I really do appreciate that. And if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for this live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Kristen Welton is coming up next. This is my love. She is in the chat as a member and a moderator. She has her own channel. She's doing her own thing and has been for a while now. She's got over 1,400 subscribers. And you'll see the presentation on this channel, especially over the last year or so. She has added a banner and an avatar and a lot of thumbnails for her videos that are somewhat matching, right? So the idea then is that this creator will be very recognizable to anybody who's already enjoyed a video from her channel when they are presented with another video from this creator, they might be inclined to click on that. Junkyard Gamer, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Kristen Welton brings us lifestyle videos as well as live streams, unboxings and product reviews, a lot of sponsored videos, and she's had success with shorts, hitting over 20 or almost 20 and almost 30,000 views on these. She's fully monetized, lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships when we get there. And like I said, she's here as a member and a moderator. It happens to be a fellow Canadian living with me here in close to Niagara Falls in Ontario, Canada. We're only about an hour and a half away from Toronto, or Toronto, for those of you who might have seen that new movie or trailer or whatever it is. There's something on Netflix, but I haven't seen it yet. Man from Toronto. The people in Toronto don't pronounce it that way. We pronounce it Toronto. It's similar to like what you'd expect from a lot of Americans and their American cities with different accents and things like that. So it's funny to hear it pronounced Toronto. And Nitro Freak, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. And right now we're looking at Life with Mountain Folk. So this channel's here for the first time today, and I hope everybody will give them a warm welcome into the Tuberchat family. They're at 423 right now. We'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 500 that will see them halfway to that magical road to 1K, and then as well their community tab will pop up soon enough. I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take one of their videos here on their front page and add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give a thumbs up, subscribe, and put the notification bell on. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully they've got our connection or our notification bell on as well, so they don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Come Hither with Heather is coming up on the wheel. Tiffany Johnson Lava Show is coming up. Skinner Farms, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. They were gardening. I hope you were filming. And First Floor Audio is coming up on the Wheel of Doom as well. Let's spin. We'll see who's coming up next. And if you've mentioned something that you meant for me to see that I missed, like a question or a comment, I will appreciate your patience. But just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or @ mention Tuberchat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I'll keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. Geronimo, yes. Grubby the Beagle is here for the first time as well, so hopefully everybody will give them a warm welcome into the Tuberchat family. I'm quite sure that they're out in the YouTube streets supporting others regularly as well. Dixie Cuddle Fitness, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I believe I've come across this channel outside. Now, Grubby the Beagle has 648 subscribers. I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, so what I'm going to do is take one of your videos, and I usually look for something over 10 minutes, so I'll take this 14-minute Krubby New web series video. I'm going to add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn the notification bell on, and that should make our connection stick. And then again, I hope you have our notification bell on here. Obviously, you're subscribed, and then you won't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. The times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. I expect this weekend that all of our times will be at the regular times. Tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern, Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern. I haven't posted them yet. I'll try to get to it tonight. If not, I'll do it tomorrow morning. And thank you, Junkyard Gamer, and hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And I will get as many channels on the screen as I can in the next 45 minutes or so. It is based more on how active you are on the chat than how long you're here, but it's a combination of both, and I have a robot in the chat that helps me determine the order by keeping statistics. It's a paid robot called Botissimo that works like Nightbot, Streamlabs, and Stream Elements. Red Dirt Productions, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Derek's Journey is going to be up next. This is a longtime friend of Tuberchat, a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Now, they want to motivate us with fitness more than anything else, but this creator also gives us a great look at their family life behind the channel. It's really a dynamic family of creators. But Derek's Journey's built up an incredible reputation as a promoter of other channels, as well as a motivating creator who shows leadership in arranging collaborations and challenges with other channels and creators as well. 1,430 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,500 that they're thinking about. He's fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them there, including super chats and memberships. Have Cheetah Will View. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Peterson Farms of Nashville is here for the first time. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody will be willing to connect here, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Being from Nashville, I wonder if you know Z Pierre. I forget the end of his channel name. He's got a name, a number on there, like 506 or something. Z Pierre is somebody who just hit 10,000 subscribers. As a matter of fact, he does a lot of outdoor live streaming, and is somebody that I've come across in our YouTube journey, and is becoming quite popular, but he's a great guy. So let's see what I could do about adding a few more names to our Wheel of Doom. And again, if anybody is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I'm willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you are willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Cali King 916, good to see you here. I'll spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. My windows are freezing in the background, and then we'll see if we can get some more channels onto our wheel from our chat list. Rich Cat Ranch is coming up right now. They were added a little while ago. We'll see what they've got going on their channel. I'm going to get Lazy Acres Homestead onto the wheel. Did we look at all that fluff and stuff already? I don't think we did. No, all that fluff and stuff is coming up. And Andre Southgate will come up. And then I'll add some more names in another moment here. Rich Cat Ranch. Let's see what you got going on. 1,360 subscribers right now. This is another creator I'm still getting to know. I'm going to take another one of your videos, but I'm going to go in order here and see what you got going on. I'll see if I can take one of your latest videos. I'm going to take this Welcome to Rich Cat Ranch. I know it's very short, but I just want to see what you have to say here. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list, and that will help me get caught up. You know, the idea, of course, is that the more everybody is here, the more your channel gets put up on the screen. Eventually, I get to know the channel better and better. Over weeks and months, I get to know your content. And then if we talk out on the other social networks, I get to know the creators behind the channels as well. And then your when I describe your channel, the description gets better and better over time, as you can hear when I talk about different creators. And I am always on Instagram and then usually on Facebook and occasionally on Twitter. I love talking YouTube, so you can reach out to me anytime. It doesn't have to be questions. It can be if there's something you think I can help with, but I'm also happy to hear people's different things that people learn in their YouTube journeys. Kathy's World, good to see you here. I think it's your first time here with Tuberchat, so hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Lazy Acres Homestead is coming up, and you'll have to forgive me because all that fluff and stuff is making me laugh again. We haven't seen any fluff. You know what's funny? A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away in Toronto, I was a DJ in a past life, most of my adult life, for a very long time. And I did gain a small bit of popularity because I was on the radio and in all the big nightclubs and stuff like that, and it was a lot of fun. But what would happen is people would run into other people that I would know and things like that, and somebody ran into somebody at one time, and they had said, oh, you know that DJ Kevin K, I happen to be, I happen to know him. And they're like, oh yeah, he's the one who plays the fluff. Because all I ever played was the top 40 stuff that you'd expect in any bar or nightclub on Saturday night. So I don't know how amusing you find that. I find it kind of hilarious. But all that fluff and stuff, that's a little tribute to your channel there. Oh, forgive me, Kathy's World. Okay, it might have just been a while, so thank you. Junkyard Gamer has some new content on their channel, which is great to see. The object here, of course, is to meet more friends and family members for your channel. The idea then is we're all expecting to support each other over the long term, not just in the coming days, but weeks, months, and possibly even years ahead. So once you meet somebody here in Tuberchat, they're there to catch all your new content. So Lazy Acres Homestead, it's good to see you here. And with 1,360 subscribers, this is a brand new channel for Tuberchat. Now, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, so what I'm going to do is take one of your videos. I see you're doing a lot of live streaming lately, but I'm going to try to find a video that's a little bit shorter. I usually look for something around 10 minutes, but I'll take that. I'll take this 9-minute one, and I'm going to add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on. That should make our connection stick. Then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuberchat, which of course you are, and have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. So thank you, Red Dirt Productions. Yes, I know that I do have a bit of that voice, but the thing is, some of the things that I say here in Tuberchat, you gotta hand it to our mods, because first of all, you know, they all do an incredible job of moderating. It makes it a dream to even run a chat like this, and they've all been longtime friends of mine. But can you imagine how many times they've had to listen to me say the same things over and over and over and over again? And that is something that is quite an accomplishment for them to be able to live through a lot of that. But some of the speeches that I give I've been doing it for so long now that I started saying the things that I say before the 20-minute time limit came out on the subscribers only mode in the chat. So I used to saying, hopefully you're subscribed to Tuberchat now and have our notification bell on. But of course everybody in the chat is subscribed to Tuberchat already. And then still, hopefully you have our notification bell on. And then Have Cheetah Will View, in honor of Canada Day, posted a Celine Dion review this week. She is definitely a very well-recognized Canadian artist. We've got a few out there now that are really, really big. Nelly Furtado did well as Avril Lavigne for a very long time. And then right now, of course, I think almost everybody must know Drake, The Weeknd, and Justin Bieber. They are all Canadians. But Celine Dion is somebody who was very well recognized. Oh yeah, for sure. Outgoing Azzy. If you're ever going to make it across the border into Niagara Falls, you have to let me know, and I will definitely stream snipe you right away. Mickey Laughs, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And then Cali King 916, yes. It's actually, yeah. 200 episodes. He's making a joke because we all know it's well over 400, not to mention how many other live streams and things like that. My dear goodness. I Am Betty J. Gathers is a powerhouse of energy, positivity, and motivation. This is a creator who also brings us all three types of content. I'm just taking her latest video and putting it into my catch-up list. She happens to be a member, so she had been put on the wheel right away. We always put members on the wheel as soon as they're seen in the chat. By the way, for those of you who didn't see it yet, Emotion, who's a dear friend, he happens to be here as a moderator and a gold member. He gifted 5 memberships here in Tuberchat today, which is an extremely generous thing to do, but he gave 5 people a 1-month membership into Tuberchat, which is just an awesome thing to see. So if you were to go back and watch the replay, I think he actually did it within the first 5 or 10, 15 minutes of the stream. You can see what that's like, and then he gifts those memberships, and YouTube distributes them at their discretion. It's somewhat random. We see that as an idea taken from Twitch. But a few creators here were given those memberships today. Now, I Am Betty J. Gathers happens to be an official member anyway, so she was put onto the wheel right away. But this creator brings positivity, motivation, usually in the form of talking about healthy living and healthy eating. She does a lot of videos on intermittent fasting. She brings us first some haul videos to see what kind of shopping she's doing. She also does a lot of live streams. I wish I caught this one here. Was she outdoors? I'm not sure. I Am Betty J. Gathers also is hopping in on other people's StreamYard panels these days, and this creator just brings a lot of positivity everywhere that they go. AZ Mort Squad, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Our moderators take out anything that is self-promoting, so just beware of that here in the chat. We're always focused on generosity and supporting others. Nobody will come to a channel when they just say, you know, come and visit me, because we're here for the opposite. The idea, of course, is that we visit other channels and support them, and then knowing that they will turn around and do the same thing for you. But for anybody that is brand new, hopefully everybody's feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. I didn't realize all that fluff and stuff. I had put your channel on the wheel twice. So it's your turn now, and it's time. I'm now overdue for getting names onto our wheel from our chat list. Thank you, Lazy Acres, and all that fluff and stuff. Updates on that 15th. Are we talking? Oh, you're talking about the gifted memberships. Painting with Squirrels, Charlene Heal, the Stock Explorer, and I forget the other two if we saw both of those. Oh, for the life of me, I can't remember now. Birded Eagle, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Never late. I do appreciate every moment everybody can spend here in Tuberchat. And then let me... Oh, we're going to talk about all that fluff and stuff. I did spin the wheel. We'll figure out who our next channel is, and I'll get some more names onto the wheel right now as well. Outgoing Azzy's asking for advice. Their sister Tavi and their friend Cali, they want to start YouTube and Instagram, scared to post. They really don't post that much. So the most important thing is to make sure that you're comfortable. You don't want to be putting anything out there that you're not 100% comfortable with. You know, everybody can just take things at their own pace. It's not a race. Nobody needs to post a million different things right away. So if you think there's something fun, funny, or otherwise that would be suitable to post, then that would be a good start. And you can just experiment, take your time. Another idea might be to collaborate with those creators, have them create a couple videos with you on your own channel, to get an idea of what they might enjoy doing. And pardon me while I'm playing around with these web pages here. We're going to get to Ace Flaw 1 next because I spin the wheel, but it's time to talk about all that fluff and stuff, and I will get some more channels from our chat list. Pardon me in a quick second here. Cali King 916 will come up on the wheel. They happen to be from Sacramento, California. Jeremy D-Day, of course. He's been with me from the very beginning here at Tuberchat. And the Homeowner's Handyman, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Red Dirt Productions, I'm going to get you onto the wheel right now. And let's talk about all that fluff and stuff. This is a creator who comes to us from Australia. Now, it's interesting to see how many of our streams they actually make because our time zones are so far off. But I really do appreciate that for that reason. Now, all that fluff and stuff has recently started streaming. Pardon me, and they were talking about the idea of doing a weekly stream, which seemed to turn into a daily stream almost immediately. The Homeowner's Handyman, thank you so much for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. And it has been a little while, but I really do appreciate that extra generosity. For that reason, the Homeowner's Handyman is going to be the next channel that I look at. And then I will put up Ace Flaw 1 because I spun the wheel. But the Homeowner's Handyman actually bring you do-it-yourself videos. They take you along while they work, and it's interesting to me because that's how I got my start on YouTube, was doing similar work. They do a lot more indoor renovations and things like that, but I do a little bit of that, but with some outdoor work. Some of you may not know, but half of my full-time gig, where I am on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, takes me outdoors for a lot of work. But I started on YouTube doing the same type of thing that the Homeowner's Handymen are doing on their channel. So it's a channel that hits home for me. Stream sniping means that if somebody is out doing a stream on YouTube or Twitch or something, and you walk up to them while they're streaming, that's called a stream snipe. You're kind of joining into their stream. If anybody's going to do that to anybody, I hope you'll always be respectful. Make sure that the person that you're sniping is comfortable. Some of them just want a quick hello and they want to keep doing what they're doing with a stream. If somebody wants to stream snipe me, by all means, I'm happy to add you right into the stream. Commander Vlogs, I'm not sure. Oh, Jesus has taken the wheel. It could be. It certainly could be if there's ever one that comes in, yeah. And Jeremy D-Day's planning on going live soon. All that fluff and stuff brings us all three types of content: shorts, videos, and live streams. As a matter of fact, usually when they put out a video, they put out a short to go along with it and promote it as well. Now, it's been a handful of streams. My goodness, you're posting like crazy. I'm just going to take one of these replays and put it in my catch-up list so I can catch up with you. But all that fluff and stuff brings us usually out on the water. They do a lot of fishing, but they do mud crabbing and snorkeling and other water activities. The live streams, I got to start catching up. I hope I can start catching more of these. They've been doing a lot of cooking as well. So there's more variety on this channel. But I hope everybody will connect with this creator. They are an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter and have been for a long time. Again, from Australia, that's all that fluff and stuff. Tomorrow, yes, Junkyard Gamer, I'll be on at 4 p.m. Eastern. Philip Lemon, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, Bearded Eagle. And if I've missed anything in the chat that anybody meant for me to see, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or @mention Tuberchat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I'll keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. I'm not. That's famous as a long stretch from where we are. Outgoing Azzy. Outgoing Azzy's got more subscribers than Tuberchat has right now. Outgoing Azzy. It's interesting, you know, as people grow their channels, especially when you're doing things outdoors, when you start getting into the thousands, it's very possible for a lot of creators to start getting spotted. That's different than a stream snipe, when somebody wants to come and say hi to you while you're streaming, but it's possible to be spotted in a grocery store, a restaurant, or a theme park, and things like that. That happens to a lot of creators as well. It's a really cool feeling when it happens, but it's something I think almost everybody can expect eventually. It's me, Alec. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I know you've been doing a lot of live streaming. I haven't been able to join as much as I wish, just because, like I was just saying, I'm outdoors Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. It's a great way to segue into the talk about this channel. That's how I got my start on YouTube. I actually started YouTube by running channels for other people, and that was now more than 5 years ago. I didn't start my own channels until a little while after that, but I started with work because I do a lot of outdoor work, and we started just filming the work that we do and putting it up. Now, the Homeowner's Handyman, more than anything else, does the same thing. They bring you along, so you can learn a lot from these creators, even though it's not necessarily presented as a do-it-yourself video. It's more of a here's how we do it video, but they give you tips and tricks as well to try to help you save money and get things done for yourself. I'm just going to take, actually this one, here's a how-to video. I'm going to take this video, I'm going to put this in my catch-up list because I can see I'm behind. That will help me catch up and make sure I don't fall any farther behind. The Homeowner's Handyman dropped a super chat on us, so I wanted to put this channel up right away, but they've done that many times before. We can see they're bringing more variety in some shorts videos as well, and then possibly live streaming will be an idea possibly for the future for these creators as well. But they've been longtime friends of Tuberchat. Oh, in February Commander Vlogs, I went to our nation's capital to catch some polarizing, like, front page news content, and that gained a ton of subscribers. So I went from 2,000 to 8,000. It actually got closer to 10, and then, you know, YouTube takes a lot of the fake accounts and stuff like that away, so it's back down to just over 8. But I don't know how many of those subscribers are going to turn into long-term true supporters. We'll see. As a matter of fact, that was how I met Bearded Eagle, who's in the chat, who happens to have their own channel as well. Forgive me again for anything that I've missed in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. If I miss anything that you mean for me to see, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Tuberchat Connect and Grow. We're going to take another break for about 3 minutes. We've still got 25 minutes to go here in Tuberchat or thereabouts, so we'll get lots of channels on the screen. When we come back, we're going to look at Ace Flaw 1 because I already spun the wheel. Alright, we're back, and we are looking at Ace Flaw 1. This is a creator I've been connected to for about 2.5 years. He was with me long before Tuberchat was even a thought, and was there with me for some Playlist Buddies experiments we were doing on my own channel before starting Tuberchat, and has been here ever since. So Andy from Ace Flaw 1 does a lot of travel videos, more than anything else, occasionally live streams, but this creator has been here, and when you think about the fact that Tuberchat now is on episode 426, it's something else to see this creator, such a loyal and dedicated supporter all this time. Commander Vlogs, thank you for a super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, we're going to look at that channel next before I spin the wheel again. And happy Canada Day to anybody celebrating Canada, whether you have, whether you're a Canadian citizen or whether you're, celebrating for family, for friends, and things like that. Independence Day is Monday, and we're going to get a chance to celebrate both of these holidays in Tuberchat live streams. You'll notice I'm wearing a special hat that was given to me from my friend Mark the Shark. That's our featured channel for today, and we feature a different channel every single day based on generosity and impact that I see within the Tuberchat community. Kristen Larry Homestead, good to see you here. They recently crossed 10,000 subscribers, and they happen to be members here, so I've got them on the wheel right now, and we will get back to spinning the wheel in another moment. Ace Flaw 1 has 3,600 subscribers, so I'm hoping we can push him a little bit farther towards the 3,700 that he's thinking about right now. Next up, we're going to look at Commander Vlogs. Like I said, he dropped a super chat on us. Cabaret Gaming, thank you for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Commander Vlogs now has 8,600 subscribers, and he's built that up over a long period of time. What he was talking about in the chat earlier was the fact that on my personal channel a few months ago, I went chasing some world news that happened to be happening in Canada. Canada is not often at the head of the world stage, and it was for a month, and I managed to get a little piece of that, so I managed to grow many subscribers very, very quickly. We saw some creators. I saw a creator go from what I think was just over 2,000 subscribers to well over 100, almost 150. One of the channels that I actually run, that creator went out and did their own live streaming. The growth had nothing to do with me in particular, but the channel was established. He had 4,000 subscribers and grew to over 60,000 now. I don't necessarily recommend that for everybody, but it can be, something to chase if you are inclined to. And it did bring a lot of subscribers, but I haven't seen a lot of long-term benefit yet. We'll see. And I'll keep everybody posted as to how that continues along. So Commander Vlogs does a lot of different things. Now, they're fully monetized, lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships. They recently got married. So I hope everybody will join me in congratulating Commander Vlogs if you haven't already. And this creator has been a dear friend of mine for a very long time. He runs another growth stream as well. He does a lot of variety on his channel, but does growth streams on Commander Vlogs channel. So they're similar to Tuberchat. You'll meet more friends and family members when you're over there. He's actually inspirational in the layout that you see on the screen, because he uses OBS or Streamlabs, and that is where I first was inspired to start adding some of the things we've got, like the activity list where Commander Vlogs has taken over the pole position, and the stream boss and things like that, where Homestead Where You Are is holding that on right now. So let's spin the wheel. We get another channel up here, see who's coming up next. Red Dirt Productions is going to come next. We'll see what they've got going on. For those of you who haven't already seen it, all the same music that you hear in the background of Tuberchat is available as copyright-free music that you can use in your videos and live streams. It's available on all major platforms, including Spotify, Google, Apple iTunes, Amazon, Deezer, everywhere. But we also have a separate channel set up with a virtual 24-hour live stream where you can find both the songs and hang out and meet more friends and family members, and there's link drops over there as well. We're going to get a better look soon when we go over to that channel in another 15 minutes or so. I'm going to post the link right now, but the live redirect is set up. And like I said, you can keep meeting friends and family members over there. Oh, Commander Vlogs uses XSplit. Interesting. Commander Vlogs is reorganizing their homepage where they show vlogs only on the top and shorts on the next line down. Yeah, we all, so that's a good idea. We all have to make our own decisions on how to display those, because shorts are not a big part of my personal channel. I put my shorts at the bottom. The people watching shorts will catch them, but everybody else will have to look to get there, kind of thing. I always put the most important things or the most popular videos at the top of the page on every channel that I run, and then I organize them otherwise based on each channel. Black Phoenix, good to see you here. Red Dirt Productions is up right now, 2,800 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 2,900 that they're thinking about. One thing I didn't talk about today was the fact that now YouTube is going to take away the ability for anybody to hide their subscriber count. So there's a few reasons for it, but we're going to be able to see subscriber counts on every channel now, which, you know, you have to make your own decision whether it matters to you or not, but it's something else, and that's coming up. Thank you, Life with Mountain Folk. I appreciate every moment everybody can spend here. Red Dirt Productions is somebody I'm still getting to know. I'm just going to take your latest, purchased your first storage unit, which is interesting because the creator in which I run a few channels for right now started, his very first video is buying storage units. And that's part of his business, is to buy out storages and things like that, and then split everything up and sell it on Kijiji or eBay or Amazon or whatever, which is kind of cool. So I'll look forward to seeing that video. Red Dirt Productions, of course, is bringing us shorts as well. And forgive me for not being sure, but let's see if there are live streams here. Yes, of course. And I should have known that already. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Red Dirt Productions. We'd love to push them towards their 2,900 subscribers. Now here is a channel where obviously we have much to be learned from, as well as entertained and inspired by. Chris and Larry Homestead are incredible supporters of a lot of channels, and they recently crossed 10,000 subscribers. So I hope everybody will congratulate them if you haven't already. They just hit that within the last couple of weeks. They're fully monetized, of course, lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships. They're going to do a 10K giveaway, and that is going to happen several days from now, a week from now, actually. So I'm going to put my notification on for that. They're going to do it at 8 o'clock p.m., which will be interesting. They're going to be on probably the same time as Tuberchat. So I don't know if they're going to be on longer than us for us to be able to raid that or not. But we'll see. So Chris and Larry Homestead, like I said, are incredibly supportive. I'm just going to set a reminder for a premiere that's coming up in a few days as well. I'm going to take your latest video, put it in my catch-up list. That will help me to stay caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. I meant to pin that link that I just posted in the chat as well. Anybody can hop over there anytime. The live stream is already running, but we'll all go over there and raid at the same time, and the live redirect is already set up as well. I'm going to try to move a little bit faster through channels. We'll see what we can do in the next 10 minutes or so. All that fluff and stuff is we actually looked at this channel. I forgot to take them off the wheel. I had put them on there twice. Thank you, It's Me, Alec. They've been doing a lot of live streaming lately, sometimes multiple times a day. Jeremy D-Day is a creator who's been with me from the beginning, another creator who's been here since long before Tuberchat had started, probably 2.5 years, another creator who's been with us since the beginning, and after 426 episodes is still here, meeting new friends and family members, growing their channels in the right way. They've actually got 2. This is their newest channel, Jeremy D-Day, where we get an even better behind-the-scenes look at the creator behind JD Knight 7. It's pure variety here. We can see he's also got shorts and videos. Live streams are an idea possibly for the near future. And on JD Knight 7, 4,200 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push him a little bit farther towards the 4,300 that he's going to be thinking about. There's more variety here as well. I'm going to add a couple of names onto our Wheel of Doom. If anybody would like to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Oh, I meant to put... Here, let me spin the wheel. I meant to put Rebecca on the wheel, but I got to find that channel too if they're still here. There they are. I got to make sure I get the link to them. First Floor Audio is coming up right now. Black Phoenix is on the wheel. And let's see what is going on with First Floor Audio. I think they said it's after 3 a.m. for them. So I really do appreciate every moment everybody can spend. So thank you for being here. Rebecca, I'm going to get your channel onto the wheel. Is Cabrar Gaming still with us? I know he came in to give us a thumbs up or a couple. Cabrar, let me know if you're still here. And First Floor Audio has 435 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 500 that they're thinking about. I think I caught them on a live stream the other day, as a matter of fact. Yes, I did, just last week or a few days ago. And I'm just going to take another video from you, though, so I can do a better job of promoting your channel after I learn about your content a little bit. I'm going to take your latest video before the live stream started. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list. That will help me get to know the content a bit better. The idea, of course, is that for everybody that's here, their channels get added to the screen, or hopefully anyway. And then as well, every time they're put up, I get to know the channels better. Over weeks and months, I get to know the content better. And then hopefully on the other social networks, I get to know the creators behind the channels as well. And, you know, I'm on Instagram all the time, Facebook most of the time, Twitter some of the time, but I love talking YouTube. Jamie Hart is here. I've got you on the wheel because they happen to be a member, of course. And then Cabrar Gaming's been added to the wheel. Black Phoenix is coming up right now. We'll see what they've got going on. This is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter who has been a dear friend to Tuberchat for a long time. Now, Black Phoenix is a popular name for a channel, so we got a little bit farther to go when we look for this channel. Oh, I see. Commander Vlogs making your older live streams viewable to members only. Interesting. And, yeah, definitely better than unlisting or making them private. More members-only content can help. I haven't done that here on Tuberchat yet. I don't know what I'm going to do about that, but I'd consider it. There won't be members-only content here for a while still. But we'll see, because I just want to keep a lot of the beneficial stuff available to everybody, but there's lots of considerations when it comes to how members can benefit from different content on channels where that's available. Bearded Eagle, let me get your channel onto our wheel. Now I'm going to start flying through channels here. Because we have been on for almost 2.5 hours. Black Phoenix brings us a lot of video gameplay. I'm just going to take your latest video, put it in my catch-up list. That will help me to stay caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. And they're bringing us all 3 types of content, including video, shorts, and live streams. Now, when we look for Black Phoenix, it's a popular name for a channel. Your search results might be different than mine because some of it is based on geographics. I happen to be in close to Niagara Falls, Canada. Your search results might be way off of what you're seeing here on my screen. But when we look for the avatar, we can match this creator up, and you'll know that it's the right one because they've got 246 subscribers right now. So I hope everybody will enjoy connecting with them. I'm just spinning the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. We're going to look at Cabrar Gaming. This is a longtime dear friend of Tuberchat. He comes in with 2 channels to make sure to give us that extra thumbs up all the time. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for this live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Pardon me, even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. I'm going to set some notifications here. What I'm recommending for everybody is to set every notification for everything you see, whether it's a premiere or a live stream. You'll notice that they've changed the name now to say notify me, even though we have the notification bell. And I wonder what's up with that. I wonder if they're going to be renaming stuff or if they're actually going to be changing things, because notifications have always been a quirky thing here on YouTube. So Cabarar Gaming is where we get a lot of video gameplay, and this creator kind of brings you right into their world while they play. You can feel the excitement that they're having while they play. Have Cheetah Will View is on the wheel now as well. The Hillbilly Chicken Ranch, let me get your channel on the wheel also. Thank you for the Canada Day wishes. I happen to be wearing a hat from Mark the Shark, who is not a Canadian, but I'm wearing a Canadian t-shirt as well for Canada Day today. I had already decided to feature Mark the Shark on this stream before I realized it was going to fall on Canada Day, but I wanted to introduce that channel to everybody. And let's look at Cabarar Vlogs. I'm going to start racing through these channels here. Like I said, Cabarar Vlogs has 145 subscribers. This is where we get tutorials, tips, tricks, and tech from the same creator behind Cabarar Gaming. And like I said, they do a lot of sharing for us, but they also come in and give us that extra thumbs up because they've got both channels. So Rebecca is coming up next. I'm going to get this channel up on the screen. I used my go-to channel to get to it. With 570 subscribers, this is a creator that is brand new to Tuberchat with a very popular channel name. So when you look for Rebecca, please make sure that you're digging through your search results to get the right creator. You might have to use your filters. Let YouTube know that you're looking for a creator named Rebecca, and possibly even put quotes around the name. But I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, so what I'm going to do is dig through your videos. I'm going to take something, I'm going to take this 20-minute summer schedule video, put that in my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuberchat as well. And have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. I think I'll have a good time getting to know Rebecca, but we can see that they are giving all three types of content on their channel, including shorts, videos, and streams. Hope Bus is here, and they were actually away last weekend. I happen to know that because we went and visited them the week before, and that was really cool. We got to meet Vicky from the Hope Bus along with Terry, and these creators are doing an interesting product. They've got a huge bus and they are completely gutting it and developing a RV style home inside that bus from scratch, which is really cool. I hope everybody will enjoy connecting to them. They have been generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters for a long time. They're only 20 minutes away, so another fellow Canadian in the house, of course, or a couple of Canadians. They actually, you know, we talk about the idea of creators inspiring each other, but these creators actually motivated us and gave us a gift last week or 2 weeks ago. They gave us our very first tomato plant and basil plant, which Kristen is really tasked with looking after, but she's been looking after those things. So we're growing our first couple of things, and I've been talking about it for a long time because we have a lot of gardening and homesteading channels here in the Tuberchat family now. So we're hoping to look for more shorts from this creator as well, and possibly live streams in the future. But it's good to see you back, and then hopefully we'll get a chance to come and visit again soon, like we talked about. Hope Bus is a longtime friend of Tuberchat. Is that a new avatar, or did you already have that there? Hope Bus, I'm curious if you had it last time or not. And then next up is going to be Skinner Farms. I've got Strong Minds Jewelry Lovers on the wheel. I'm going to start racing through channels. I know I keep saying that, but I really am going to try to. I'm going to drop a link for everybody as well for our copyright-free music channel's virtual 24-hour live stream. You can meet more friends and family members over there after we finish Tuberchat today in another 10 minutes or so. And we're going overtime, obviously. But there are link drops over there too, and a lot of fun. There's kind of a video game running for those of you who are familiar with stream avatars. So Skinner Farms is here with 735 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 800 that they're thinking about. Like I said, there's a lot of homesteading, gardening, farming, fishing, outdoor camping channels, and things like this. So we have a lot to learn from these creators as well as be entertained and inspired by. Skinner Farms is somebody I'm still getting to know, but they've been to Tuberchat a few times now. I'm hoping everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. We see shorts and videos from this creator. I'm not sure if they've started live streaming yet. I'm just digging through their stuff, or if that might be an idea for the near future. But I see Skinner Farms out supporting others as well when I'm bouncing in between premieres and live streams myself, trying to support creators. So let's spin the wheel. We get another channel up here. It looks like Have Cheetah Will View is coming up. This is a longtime friend. This is a creator who has been a longtime friend and supports on all of my channels. And you wonder to yourself, you know, who's going to truly have your back out in the YouTube streets and along your journey. But Patrick from Have Cheetah Will View is somebody who reaches out as a true friend and shares things that are noticed, you know, out there. You wonder who really has your best interest at heart as we all, you know, hopefully become friends, but, you know, go through our YouTube journeys together. And I really do appreciate that kind of friendship. Lori's Tech Time, yes, we'll be on tomorrow. Forgive me, everybody, I haven't posted the streams yet. We should be on our regular times, which will be 4 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Sunday. Have Cheetah Will View has 724 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. They do a lot of movie reviews, literally physical DVDs, as a matter of fact, they talk about on their channel. They do a lot of live streaming, and they have interviews with creators of all types, both professionals in the film industry as well as YouTubers. I've been a part of their interview series. We did an interview together that still to this day trickles along with a few views here and there and did fairly well. So I hope everybody will check that out while you're visiting Have Cheetah Will View. And this creator's out supporting creators all the time as well. So let's spin the wheel. The YouTube streets, yeah. I don't know who I picked that up from, but, you know, when we think about our own YouTube journey, a lot of people call it out in the YouTube streets. You know, when you're bouncing in between premieres and live streams, supporting other creators. But, you know, you'll find a lot of supportive people just about everywhere you go. There's, you know, almost always. That's what inspired Tuberchat in the first place, was the generosity of so many creators that I knew I could start another growth stream, but put the focus on the relationships, because I know there's generous people out there willing to support each other, lots and lots and lots of them. If we could all just find each other, then everybody would be able to get more success faster and with a strong and solid foundation. So that's what we're here for. Obviously, it's working. Strong Minds Jewelry Lovers has over 1,000 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 1,100 that they're thinking about. They're halfway there. I'm still getting to know this channel, but I'm going to take their latest video and I'm going to put this into my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up. The idea, of course, is that your channel's up on the screen occasionally. Then as well, over weeks and months, I get to know the content behind the channel. And if we connect on the other social networks, I'll get to know the creator behind the channel and then do a better job of promoting you every time you're here. And like I keep saying, I'm on Instagram all the time, Facebook most of the time, Twitter some of the time, and I love talking YouTube. Next up is Bearded Eagle. I was talking about this channel earlier today. Thank you, Hope Bus. This creator was somebody that I met through the polarizing content I went to go and chase in our nation's capital a couple of months ago. Canada was on the world stage, and that doesn't always happen, but I was able to get out there and see a lot of things. Bearded Eagle was somebody who we connected with, and I say we, me and the other YouTubers out there, and found out afterwards that Bearded Eagle not only has a channel of his own, but is already connected to some of the friends that are here in the Tuberchat family, like Great Farmer, Freelance, and a few others. So 448 subscribers for this creator. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 500 that they're thinking about. We'd love to see their community tab pop up. They're doing a lot of live streaming lately, usually fishing, but Bearded Eagle is somebody who's willing to hop in on other people's StreamYard panels as well and share content in that way, which is a great way to collaborate with others. So an Eagle Scout and father of 3. They love the outdoors, camping, fishing, hunting, survival, and bushcraft. So obviously we can learn a lot from Bearded Eagle as well, but I can tell you myself, this creator is incredibly supportive, a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, and I see it on many different channels. The Hillbilly Chicken Ranch is coming up right now. This is a channel we've only seen a couple of times so far. They're fairly new to Tuberchat, but I know that this is another supportive creator as well. 365 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about. I'm still getting to know their channel, but I'm going to take their Our Garden or Not video, and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me to stay caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind, and make sure that I get your to know your content a little bit better, so I can promote the channel better every time you're here as well. Oh, I'm not sure about that, Cali King 916. I have to admit, I'm not sure about. I don't know about that. I'm just dropping a link in the chat again. Anybody can hop over anytime they want to that virtual 24-hour live stream. The stream is running right now. The live redirect will send us over, and we can raid all together, and we can keep meeting more friends and family members over there, and there are link drops over there as well. Oh, the BC Family Dispatchers at a Canada Day party right now, I guess. Is it a Canada Day party or a different kind of party? Cali King 916 is coming up right now. We'll see what they've got going on. And Cali King 916 actually comes to us from Sacramento, California. They give us a real-world, down-to-earth look at what's happening over there. They've been doing a lot of shorts lately. This is really cool, and you're getting a lot of activity on these, so I'm happy to see that. They've got a premiere coming up. I've set a notification here as well. I'm recommending to everybody to always set notifications for everything, whether they're premieres or live streams, because it sends an engagement signal of interest into the YouTube algorithm. Now, I'm just going to take one of your videos here. That's a live stream. I'm not going to take the silent one, but I'll take this one, add it into my catch-up list just to give you some watch time there. And we'd love to push Cali King 916 up to closer to 1,400 subscribers. They've been a long-time friend of Tuberchat as well. An interview with Pete would be great. You know how many views that would get? You know, the whole Tuberchat family would probably make extra care, take extra care to make sure that they visited that if it was a live stream, or at least watch the replay. Oh, not your birthday party? Oh, it's your birthday, the BC Family Dispatcher. That's wonderful. The BC Family Dispatcher's birthday today. I hope everybody will join me in wishing them a happy birthday. Your birthday's the same birthday as Canada, so that's interesting. Come Hither with Heather is the next channel that we've got up here. So that's going to be the last channel that I'm going to add to the wheel, the BC Family Dispatcher, because we're going overtime now. And Come Hither with Heather has 580 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 600 that they're thinking about. And, oh, Outgoing Azzy. No, I didn't. Yeah, I'll put you on. Outgoing Azzy's been with us for a while. Come Hither with Heather brings us paranormal investigations and investigations of abandoned locations as well, and hopefully everybody will enjoy that. We have a lot of paranormal channels and other channels that are sharing the same type of content, the same category or genre, but Come Hither with Heather is an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. As a matter of fact, when we talk about the idea of Scratch and PPA, Come Hither with Heather actually did a live stream, and I joined them for that, where they were talking about watch hours. If anybody here would like to swap playlists for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually. Of course, the BC Family Dispatcher is coming up with the same birthday as Canada, and they're having their birthday party right now, which is really, really cool. So the BC Family Dispatcher, I just want to put your channel up right now. 328 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther. Oh, it's not your birthday. Okay. Go BC, hit your birthday. My mistake. It's not your birthday. I'm sorry. Okay. That's a big fumble on my part, but that's fine. Hopefully everybody has wished you well either way. So the BC Family Dispatcher originally comes to us from Instagram. They're doing a lot of video gameplay, but we can see some shorts from this creator as well. Hopefully everybody will connect with them, and we'll push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about. I'm just looking through their videos right now. I'm not doing too bad with this channel. Let me spin the wheel, get another channel up. Devil Dog, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Jamie Hart is coming up, and we'll see what they've got going on. They happen to be a member, so I had put them on the wheel as soon as they got here. We always put members on the wheel right away. And then that happens all the time, the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. So it's more important than ever these days that we're always doing as much as we can to support other creators while we're connecting. But we can only bet that most people here in Tuberchat will connect properly most of the time. One of my recommendations is not to jump on brand new channels when you see them, because it takes some creators time to understand the importance of following through with the full procedure. Your birthday's in April 11th. Very cool. And then the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch, you'll notice that YouTube will constantly fluctuate all your numbers, subscribers, views, watch hours, basically everything. So it's something to be expected, but as long as you're doing as much as you possibly can to support others, one of the things I recommend as well is keeping track of everybody you connect with in places like this, especially growth streams. And you could do that on an app or a piece of paper, and then go back to those channels in like 2 days and just see if you're still subscribed. If they've lost you, then you want to make sure you step up your game. Longer comments, longer videos, things like that. My guess is, by the way Hillbilly Chicken Ranch is talking right now, they're probably doing things the right way, but you just can't expect that every single person is always going to. The other thing is, most of the numbers in the YouTube Studio and things like that are inaccurate, and you'll get an idea of what I mean as time goes on, when you're like, none of this makes sense. Everything's going up and down and back and forth. Why do I lose subscribers and then gain a bunch the next day? Like, it doesn't make sense. Sometimes they give them back. There's a lot of fake accounts out there and things like that as well. That can play a part in all this. Jamie Hart has 417 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 500 that they're thinking about. They've been a member a while. You can see they're bringing us horror, Twin Peaks movies, retrospectives, vlogs, live streams, gaming, karaoke covers, adventure, nature, photography, and cats. And they're also active on Twitter. So I'm just going to take their latest video. I'm going to put that in my catch-up list. That will help me to stay caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. Outgoing Azzy's doing fantastic with subscribers. We'll see what they've got going on. Thank you, Commander Vlogs. For those of you wondering about meeting more friends and family members and other growth streams, Commander Vlogs runs growth streams on his channel as well. If you want to connect with him, he's got well over 8,000 subscribers now, and he's been at this a long time. He's been a friend of mine for a long time. He does things in a similar way to what we do here in Tuberchat. Outgoing Azzy, I'm going to take your latest video. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That should help me to stay caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. And Outgoing Azzy with 5,400 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 5,500 that they're thinking about. Forgive me, the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. We're at the end of the stream. I'm 15 minutes overtime, and I know I'm racing through my speeches. I don't mean to do that. Sometimes we talk a little bit more about these fluctuations and what we can do to minimize them. One of the best things we can do as well is always reach out to creators that are newer, coming into the system, kind of guiding them by the hand and helping them avoid the mistakes that we've all made so that they can grow faster, and it will be easier for them than it was for us, right? And some of that comes down to the importance of not cutting corners. When we talk about watching videos, it has to be at least 3 minutes long, and it has to be long, meaningful comments to make those connections stick. It's one of the most important parts. We saw Rebecca earlier, but I'm going to put Devil Dog up here. Up right now, and thank you for coming in. You got to do a little bit of digging to get this channel. We'll look for channels in our YouTube filters. There they are. And Devil Dog is another creator who's building up quite a reputation as a moderator on a lot of channels. I'm just going to grab one of your latest videos. I know it's a short one, but I'm going to put this in my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up. I'm still getting to know Devil Dog's content, but this is a creator that's out supporting others all the time. So thank you, everybody, for the time that you spent. Thank you for the Canada Day wishes. I hope you'll all visit Mark the Shark, who gave me this beautiful hat. He is our featured channel for today. I'm just going to drop a link for everybody again, and the live redirect will send everybody over there to our copyright-free music channel, where you can meet more friends and family members, and there are links, link drops over there as well. So this live stream will continue for another 3 minutes, so you can clean up your connections here. Thank you especially to all of our moderators, you know, for hanging out. They never get any notice when we go overtime as well, and then just, you know, end up having to deal with it. But I really do appreciate the extra support. Happy Canada Day again to our friends. I will post tomorrow's stream and Sunday and Monday all together. Maybe tonight, probably tomorrow morning. I'll get them up as quick as I can, but we'll be here tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. Thank you, everybody, for the time that you spent. I really do appreciate every moment that everybody can spend here. Forgive me for the channels that we didn't make it to today, but like I said, we're overtime, and then we'll be back tomorrow for another 2.5 hours. Thanks again, everyone. Bye-bye.